right, here we are.
Oh, hello. Can you guys hear us and see us?
I think so.
Is it possible?
I don't know.
Has it happened?
Mm-mm.
We are live. No, it hasn't happened. No, we're not live. No. Oh no.
We're then. It's
What's
now,
up, guys?
sir.
Let's see who all's here. Harbor is here as always, doing the moderator thing. Thank you so very much. We appreciate you. Mom is here. Did you forget something? Okay, so Tammy, Amber's mom's here. And let's see, Josh Hamby is here. DNZ official is here. Of course, Mama Meg is here. And we've got Lizzie Brooks. We got George Lopez. What's up, man? Wendy Bent. Oh, look, man. Look what he has. DNZ has been saying that he's been needing to bring Pop-Tarts on the live, so. Casita A2 says, I think Eric forgot something.
I sure did.
So, yeah, what's going on, guys? How's everybody doing? Fill us in on the day. Open up a little bit. We're all friends here. Just go ahead and let us know what's up. So, but
Bonfire.
Bonfire?
Bonfire.
Oh, yes. We have a process.
Yeah.
And I failed. All right, there we go.
Yeah, we thought.
That way we're not getting
we had
the
it.
whole ad the whole time. So, but yeah, guys, 40K happened. It's been kind of a weird couple weeks leading up to this and everything. No, YouTube, we're not doing ads. Get out of here.
Well, I went to bed last night and I was like, oh, didn't even think about it. I woke up. I was like, well, I guess I'll check on the channel. You know, it's probably the right thing to do. And I was like, oh, 40,026. I'm like, broke 40,000 in my sleep. I was like, interesting. That was kind of cool. And just went about my day and went to work. But
yeah, it's been kind of weird with just like the algorithm this past week and everything. Like Blackpink today was such a morale boost, guys. Like it was just like, all right, cool. Like this is, algorithm's still working and everything. Like
it is, just, but dude, it was weird for a second, guys. I swear we were just like, stuff just wasn't showing up for us. And, not that we're like, oh, we need an X amount per video, but we had videos that were just not doing great that would normally do really well. We
were wondering if it was like kind of some YouTube BS or anything else that was going on there. But yes. Spook Deadly, $1.99. Again,
thank you.
Donating is not necessary, but we do appreciate it. Crack your Modelo's, mofos. Well, it's not Modelo tonight, but I have had one. They are wonderful. So, but yeah, nevertheless, it's that Blackpink song was awesome.
It was really great.
And also to let you guys know too is that Whistle has been recorded. We will not reveal anything of how we felt about it, but it is coming. It will be happening, and
it'll be out soon.
I think you guys are gonna like it.
Yeah, it'll definitely be out soon.
So, but so let's go ahead and see what else is going on here. So, I hope I'm saying this right. Reynold. Me, Rose from Germany, congrats. I watch your vlog since your reaction to Blackpink. Hey, thank you for being here. We appreciate it from Germany. Wow, that's still something where it's like, it's so weird where it's just like, I think the one thing when somebody was like, yeah, I'm from the Philippines, I'm like, that's so far away. Like,
I know.
It's so crazy.
It is so crazy to me to think about. Like I've said it to you before where it's like, dude, we are literally all over the world.
It's
we've had Egypt, we've had Japan,
Egypt was that was odd.
That was all. I was like, all right, let's go. But
Spook Deadly says Roman said, "Grow your beard back." I'm working on it.
He is.
Yeah. I've actually been kind of bummed that it's been taking as long as it is. Like, I don't know if it's just me getting older or something, but like, I should have already been like thick beard by now because this was like, I don't know. Like,
I mean, it's only been like a week.
Is that all it's been?
Yeah, it's only been like, you got to think it was only one recording.
Every time I look in the mirror, I'm just like, oh God, this needs to hurry up. So I just, I don't know. It's weird.
I know. I came home like, did I was like, guard came off, didn't it? And he's like, no. It's like, I just did it. I'm like, oh, I figured it was one of those you went,
which happens a lot.
It does.
So, yeah. which is so weird when it happens too, because it's one of those where you're like, like if you have like a very like specific looking goatee, like imagine Tony Stark screwed up.
Yeah,
and then his goatee's just gone. Like,
you have to. You have to.
So, but let's see here. Zach Burns says, "I just watched your Heavy Dirty Soul reaction, and then you went live. Love it. Oh, sweet.
Hell yeah.
That could not have happened at a better time. So awesome. Let's see here. A.A. Ron Floyd. I love that. A.A. Ron. Hello from Northern Kentucky. I've been watching you guys for only a couple months, and this is the first live stream I've attended. It's a pleasure watching you too.
Awesome.
Well, dude, we're happy to have you here, man. We appreciate it, man. So let's see here.
Yeah, I told Kyle that I wanted to do 2 lives a month. So that's, usually every other Friday, and unless something needs to change, we're pretty much going to stick with that. But I figure two a month is good for right now.
Let's see. Catherine says hi from Belgium. Wow. Oh my God.
Well, cheers.
Yeah. Cheers to you. Let's see. Hunter, again, I'm going to butcher names, but Mavelas says, how are y'all both doing? We're doing good.
We're doing good. And Belgium, I'm pretty sure that's where that beer that I really, really, really enjoy, but it's hard to find, is Scaldus, I believe it's called.
Oh, Scaldus?
Yeah. It's fucking good.
I think that the most interesting beer I ever had was going to an actual like legit, they serve you Italian restaurant. Like it's like they like bring you like almost like courses of like what would be at a true Italian family dinner, and their signature lager was really, really good. So
okay,
let's see. I'm wondering if I want to dive into that. So Joshua Snow, I just shaved it, starting over. So
you lost a bet.
Yeah, I fought the weed whacker and I won.
He got mugged.
You notice? No scars. The only thing that they took was the beard. It's made of titanium. So, Gold Miner Mike, $2.
Thank you.
Says, what's good, bros? NF Real Music. Yes.
Hell yeah.
Speaking of NF, we did react to My Stress.
Yes.
And yeah. Guys, the search is going to be so much fun to go through.
It's going to be a great one. Oh,
yeah.
Speaking of, I didn't get to show you, but I wanted to tell the audience that Cindy or Spunky on here, she got another tattoo, and it's It says, I think it's just like you, and then it's got a couple balloons floating away, and then the NF's logo. Dude, it's so cool. It was so beautiful.
She is so hip. I love it. Dude.
It was so great.
Cool. Let's see here. Let's see. Louis Rosario says, congrats on the subs. Please react to my favorite Falling in Reverse song. It's called The Bitter End. Well, I can tell you right now that we're definitely going to be going through some more Falling in Reverse.
A lot more Falling in Reverse in the future, guys.
Yeah. I mean, we're kind of also impatient for, the new Falling in Reverse to happen. So it's kind of like, I'm so
ready for it.
But yeah, so let's see here. AA Ron says, I found you two first watching Falling in Reverse, and then shortly after going to a 21 Pilots concert, I noticed you two were reacting to them.
Yes.
Okay, so we do have, I got organized tonight. We have some things we're going to be talking about. So let's get into the good things. There's only one bad thing on here, but it's not like extremely detrimental, but let's start good.
Yeah. Speaking of, Spunky just came on. We were just talking about your new tattoo, the NF one.
Speak of the devil and he shall appear.
But let him know in the comments. I said it was just like you. You had a couple balloons and then the NF logo, right?
Yeah.
It was awesome. It was really cool.
Yeah. So what were 21 Pilots?
Hold on.
Oh, what's Eggion? Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see, $5. Have you guys seen my demo? I sent a link on Instagram. It's available on my channel for anyone who wants to hear it. No, we have not. Let's see. I'm gonna make sure I take a picture of that.
No, there was. Unless it's a different one. There's been a lot. There's been a lot of Instagram lately that I'm trying to keep up with.
Things are happening.
Yeah.
Hold on, timer's not charging. So hold on. There we go.
Timer's not charging.
Well, phone's not charging.
Sweet.
So, which is the timer. So, let's see here.
She said I'm addicted.
No, Ekion, definitely, yeah. If you even want to find me on Instagram, links are in the description. That way, it's if you want to send it again or whatever, we both can find it. We do not want to miss that, man. So definitely do that. Let's see here. Let's see. Oh no, you were talking about 21 Pilots. Oh, you got excited about 21 Pilots.
Oh yeah, just the fact that the 21 Pilots, like he went to that concert, like, dude, I want to go to one so bad.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure we missed it for the year, or like,
really?
I'm pretty sure they're when I looked at their schedule, it looked like they only had like one or two more shows left, and they were not in Ohio. So, well,
when they come back around, we'll definitely make it happen.
Yeah, I would love that.
We did react to the live version of Holding On to You in our last recording session, and you're going to love that video. It's a lot of fun. So let's see here. I'm trying to see here. Does Kyle do radio announcing? No, but it's always been a thing that I've always wanted to do. I've always said that if everything else in my life just fails, I'm just going to go to the mountains, start a radio show, and just talk about anything I want. So, so Erica says, congrats. Thank you so much. But honestly, the thanks needs to go to you guys, because without you guys, we wouldn't be here with that. So just thank you guys so much.
I never thought 7 months ago when I flipped it to music that it would go to 40,000 subscribers, and let alone in that short amount of time, man. This is kind of a little overwhelming at times, and sometimes I don't think it's real, but here we are.
Yeah, it's one of those where it's like, I don't know life now without the community of Rykerroad. So it's like it's become such a part of everything. So yeah, but Harbor, thank you so much for answering that. I appreciate that. Scream wants to know, what time is it for us? It's 8:20 p.m. We are in the EDT, Eastern Daylight Time area, time zone. That's what it is. So, sorry.
Did you just have a stroke right there?
A little bit. All right. I want to just address something that we haven't talked about yet. Patrons know, but we've been also kind of like moving some other things around. And so I wash cars. We did react to it, and I'm just going to be upfront. I'm like 80% to 90% positive I didn't hit record.
I'm pretty sure he didn't hit record.
Yeah, it was one of those, like, we've been starting to do the thumbnail thing. So we did the thumbnail for the video, have like options, and I went in to make thumbnails, and then I looked at it and I'm like, the episode's gone. Like,
their thumbnail one was there, but
yeah. So I'm just, I wanted you guys to know that's what's up with that. So unfortunately, there is not a reaction to I Wash Cars, but we are going to do Bad Girls Club to supplement that. So more Falling in Reverse.
I'm still excited for it.
Yeah. So yeah, it's one of those where it's like, if you're gonna give any hate, give it to me. Eric had nothing to do with it.
It was just a mistake, man. I mean, it happens.
So,
was I pissed? Yeah, I got over it real quick.
Oh my God, Joshua Snow says, I remember when you guys did Dax the Grinch song. Oh my God, that was...
We're missing something here.
What's up? Which one? Oh my God. Oh, Crow's Charts, 499. I'm sorry.
I was trying to read it.
Let's see. Congrats on 40K. You all reacted to the curveball that's Baby Metal yet? Recommend Megad's tune? If not, best of luck going forward. Okay.
No, but that's actually been a different, like quite a bit of a request from other people and some people from my work. They're like, have you listened to this? I'm like, no. Like, it's so...
Well, the only thing that I know them from, without a doubt, is Kingslayer by Bring Me the Horizon. They collaborated with Baby Metal.
Okay.
And that song is really good. So, yeah. Let's see here. Actually, I don't even know if I started the timer. Nope. We're good now. So, it's been a long week, guys. We're happy to be here. So, Sam wants to know how goes it? What goes well? We're just chatting with you fine people.
Kicking it.
Doing the thing. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, and Eric got a new tattoo this week. Meg was making sure that we say that. So do you want to show them the
no
glory? No, not at all? No?
No. So I got a cover-up done. It's the Grinch holding Max's head.
It's so dark. I love it. Say the detail and just the shading on that still gets me. Like,
yeah, this is literally like not even a full 20. Well, I got it done Thursday. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, Lizzie Brooks, $4.99. Thank you so much. She wants to know: are you guys going to venture into other K-pop groups in the future? If so, Stray Kids is hard with like 4 R's.
So
yeah,
I've heard about that one too.
Yeah, that's actually something that's been very close to, like, I'm gonna throw it into the cycle and see kind of how it just works, and if you guys enjoy our reactions. So because Stray Kids, and then the other one I believe is Dreamcatcher, which is an all-female metal band, which sounds really awesome. So, and then we just did Bandmade recently, and that was a lot of fun. So I can't wait to see what else is gonna happen.
And I've heard a lot of people talking about the whole, like, it was a little lower, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah.
Oh, hey, Joe Sacconi's here. What's up, man?
Hey, what's up, buddy?
Let's see here. I'm trying to see. Oh, when does the Rykerroad tour begin? Ben Ronan. That's a good question, my guy. I don't know. So,
when we become famous enough to have that happen, which will be never.
Yeah, no, there's no such thing as fame.
I
am just a man that gets through the day.
Dude,
so do you know what it is, man?
I want to speak on something because I meant to tell you about this before we got on, but it kind of fits here now. I saw he was on Logan Paul's whatever podcast, but yeah. It was Shaq, not No Life Shaq, like Shaquille O'Neal.
Oh, okay.
And he was like, Logan was like, blah blah blah, being a celebrity, and when he stopped, he's like, I don't like that word. He's like, you called me the C word, and he's like, what, a celebrity? He's like, I'm not a celebrity. And he's like, what do you mean? You're one of the biggest. He's like, I took that name away from my status a few years ago. He's like, I'm just a regular guy. And he went into a bunch of stuff, but he's like, celebrities are assholes.
Oh.
Celebrities think that they're better than the other person because of what they have or whatever. And it's like, you know what, man? That's fucking, I get that.
It's like that whole mentality of like, excuse me, sir. And it's like, no, don't call me sir. I work for a living.
Yeah.
Like, it's like,
But he considers himself, what did he say? Like a normal person or whatever it was. And it was really humbling to hear that come out of him. Like,
excuse me,
Shaq is one of the bigger NBA legends compared to, Jordan and, Chamberlain and stuff. Like, he is up there with the greats. Kobe,
yes.
I noticed I didn't say one because I don't like him.
We have a whole review on Space Jam too, if you want to see it. But
anyways, that was just that was interesting because it just some people are still humble like that.
George Lopez has a really good question. How much of your guys' time goes to this channel? So I guess you can talk about your dedication. I'll talk about mine. So yeah,
what would you say? So it's probably an hour every recording night between the 3 to 4 songs that we record on Thursdays and Sundays.
Yeah, the actual record time is not long.
So probably 2 hours, and then let's say just to round it, a 10-minute video probably takes me 15 minutes to edit.
Yeah.
So,
dude, he's been a monster recently.
Right before
Yes.
we got on, I edited Adam Calhoun's Ramble On. It was a 12-minute video. I started it at 7:28, and I had 12 minutes to spare before we even thought about getting on at 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's guys. Like it's honestly just become just one of those things where like you and I have a lot of trust with that. Where it's kind of like, all right, you're editing, cool. I'll focus
3 to
on
4
doing
hours
this.
a week.
So, yeah,
probably about 4 hours a week.
Yeah.
If I had to guess. And then I take my laptop where I can mirror my home computer, like if I'm at Meg's or something, and I can edit on the go, because Kyle doesn't really ever edit. I don't want him to, because Kyle does other things for me. You know, Kyle is one of the greatest co-hosts you could ever have, and two is somebody.
I'm terrible at compliments. So,
and two, he does all the Patreon and most of the community. I respond to the comments on videos, but Kyle does the brunt of that. You don't get that with a lot of other people and co-hosts, and the knowledge that he has with not only some of the technology, but being on YouTube a lot longer than I have. So not everybody gets a Kyle in all those aspects, or even just one. So it's kind of nice, but I spend about 4 hours a week.
yeah.
And, you know, other than the daily, just like bullshit, not bullshit.
Well, yeah, but it's, you know, the malarkey, you know, all the stuff that, you know, goes on. I don't know, like I've never really kept track, because it's kind of just become like a lifestyle now. Like it's one of those where like I don't really think about it that much. If I had to guess, it would probably be in anywhere from the 3 to 5 hour range, depending on what's going on. Again, now I would also not include in that, like, you know, opening up my phone and like looking in the YouTube Studio app and like, you know, kind of keeping track of stuff. Like there's not like
that's
much interaction.
I don't count that.
Yeah.
I'm talking about like sitting at the desk or doing the thing or whatever, or like your morning routine when you check the stuff. Like,
yeah,
I would say it's probably about the same, anywhere from 3 to 5 hours a week for like the actual like process, but it's not as hard as people think when you get it down.
Yeah, it's honestly one of those where it's just like when you have a process that works and it's like you do it repeatedly, like it is kind of like working out or like doing, you know, like practicing on the guitar or something like that, where it's like when you make it a part of your routine, you don't really have to think about it too much, because, you know, every week is, to kind of quote Nine Inch Nails, it's like every day is exactly the same, but it's like every week is exactly the same.
It is.
Like,
I was just about to say, the lights don't move really. We have our setup, you know, everything, the camera sits where it sits, you know, we sit where we sit. So now that it's all well-oiled machine, all we have to do is, in a sense, hit record. Now, some hiccups do happen and whatnot, but yes, it's pretty much, if it all runs well, about 4 hours a week I spend.
Yeah, it's good. I don't know, like it's one of those where it's like, you know, trust me, like we have our times that, you know, when we're about to record, like we've either talked about it beforehand or afterwards, that it's like depending on what's going on around us, like, you know, again, like we're people, like we have lives, like we have problems, we have, you know, triumphs, we have all that stuff. And I don't know, like we've talked about it before, like when I think you said it was, you know, hitting record, like something happens and it's like you just get locked in. So
you do. I caught something about Joe, something about my appreciating the editing.
Oh, Joe Scone says, I can appreciate your editing skills. Pretty soon you'll be gunning for my job. Oh my God.
I mean, to be fair, I really just slap it together, and I don't know how else to explain it.
It's like, oh, this old thing. Oh, yeah. So,
and honestly, guys, all I do is
Faith. Oh, Faith's right there. Yeah, Faith. What's up, man? How you doing?
Oh, hey.
Greetings, Earthlings. Hope everyone is doing well.
We are. No, I just basically try to cut out either long breaths or big breaks, and that's about it. It's relatively raw for the most part. I maybe cut out. In a 15-minute video, it might go down to 12 minutes, 13 minutes. It's really not a whole lot that's cut out, but I just try to make sure that it all just goes like this.
Yeah. It's, I mean, again, it's one of those things where it's like you can't do it with your eyes closed, but it's like you've done it enough where it's like it's not like, oh God, I got to edit. It's like, oh, I need to edit. Like I need to go do that. So, but anyway, let's go ahead and let's look at so Slendorf, time does the time of us working on the channel does include editing and things like that. So let's see here. Oh, Amanda Lockwood wants to know, what are we doing for Halloween in the spooky season? Well, we've toyed around.
I brought a new mask.
Yeah, we've toyed around with some things.
Oh, you mean for the channel?
Okay. But maybe for actual Halloween too.
I'm trying to figure out some things in the next probably week or two to give us the last like 2 weeks worth of recording to do some fun stuff. But funds pending, but.
Oh my God, Mom and Ezra. Okay, I'm here. Y'all can start now. It was funny. No, I think that one of the things that we're more than likely going to do is I'm not going to build up the episode and say that it is going to be like a Halloween special. But I think for sure we're gonna do Street Boys. I'll kill you that way. Like it just sounds like fun.
I might try to have Alan on for that because I don't know if it's all of them, but I'm pretty sure he said he knows Freddie and Jason because they're from like Canton or something like that.
Oh, really?
They're relatively local, from what I understand.
Let's see here. Faith says you guys have definitely some of the best editing that I've seen. Other channels either have music too quiet or weird cuts, etc.
Hey, thank you. Like I said, Kyle's the one who taught me. Kyle said, hey, man, these buttons do this. This does this. Go. And I went, cool, and have done it ever since. And I think doing the gaming stuff first helped, even though not a lot of people saw it.
Yeah.
It got me oiled up for this. So, but I appreciate it. Thank you. There's a lot of people that have thought were like, oh, I thought Kyle did it. And that makes me feel good.
Yeah, no, it's one of those where it's like, nah, man, like that's completely all you, So, actually, I want to look at the thing here. So what do you want to talk about next? We got a few things. Should we just talk about the main thing that we talked about?
We are. Give me just a second. I'll be right back, guys.
Okay.
Grab another drink.
Yeah. So we are working on new things all the time, and so like we'll get to like the podcast later. But for instance, with that, somebody asked earlier. So it's one of those where we are still working out the camera situation, but we may have a temporary way that we can be able to do things just because it's, like we both just want to do it again. I actually got a table specifically for the podcast, and we we used to use such a flimsy table that if we moved the mics, the whole setup would just wobble. And it was just like we had to be so careful around them. And setting up the mics on the test round that I did before, it's just, wow, like it was so cool to be able to freely move a mic and just have some freedom. So we're kind of getting some little wins here and there that we haven't had before, and it's been really nice. So podcast is definitely going to be coming back. My opinion is that the first episode will definitely, I guess you could say, air this year. That's what I would definitely want to do. But we are actively thinking about it, and stuff has already been moving in the background, besides the reaction videos to make that happen as well, too. So
yes, and I definitely cannot wait. But okay, let's get into something. He was saying that, wanting to branch out. Now, other than the podcast, we literally just had kind of a weird thing happen. Every once in a while, it's not going to always be every live, but I told him, I was like, I want to have something to do or something to like, for you guys to come see or, be a part of. And we don't want to directly rip off anybody, but it's kind of hard.
Oh, he is back here. I was like,
what?
Oh, shit. I didn't realize he was back here. I was like, yeah. But Amber was like, sweet boy. I'm like, he is? I was like, where the fuck is he?
Not me. Yeah, him. But, like whether it be food or something like that. And so instead of like, doing a direct thing from other channels, we're going to do something called Shut Up and Eat It. There's a reason why it's called that.
Significant lore as to why. So for anybody that was on the previous live, Aunt Heidi showed up. And now Aunt Heidi is not our blood aunt.
No.
But she is Mom's best friend since, God, I don't even know like how far back. But
I think kindergarten or first grade.
Yeah, Mom, clarify for us. Let us know what's going on with that, with the timing. But she was in here, and we just had a great time talking about things. And her parents, we always knew them as Mama and Papa. And if you've listened to the podcasts that we've posted before, we talked significantly about them, I think, in the money podcast where it was like, if we could do anything, like if money were no option, or if we had $1 million or whatever, what would we do? And it was like, we kind of went off on a tangent, and we're kind of like, nah, dude, like we just reminisced about things because it was like, we wanted to pay people back that helped us or that, just loved us unconditionally.
And they were one of them.
And Mama was a straight up gangster, dude. You do not mess with Mama, dude. It's so. Yeah, you have a little more memory as far as what happened there, because I was quite young. So
it was the fact that Mama and Papa, that they, you know, lived through a lot more things than we did, but there was just stuff where sometimes Mamaw didn't get to the grocery store in time, or maybe there just wasn't something, or she just couldn't afford certain things in that moment, and she would take things in, you know, around the house. It wasn't an exact recipe, but she'd be like, all right, well, I got this shit, I got this over here, okay.
And she would say shit. Like
and then like throw stuff together, and they would go, what? She'd be like, dinner time, and the kids would go, what is it? And she'd go, I don't know, shut up and eat it.
Yeah.
And that's what he had, shut up and eat it that night. And that's what it was. So we were going to do something along those lines where it doesn't mean it needs to be gross stuff, but it could be one of those where either not necessarily live all the time, but maybe a whole other little show where we do something a couple times a month, and me and him go to different stores, buy things, or have things suggested, and then give it to each other and call it shut up and eat it.
Yeah, like I'm not going to give you any kind of like, you know, background, just like, hey, here's a pack of this. And it's like, why are there crickets on the front? Just shut up and eat it. Like, so it's like,
right.
Like it's being able to immortalize Mamaw in a way, like we really want to give it a shot. Like even if it is just a fun thing that we do on lives, or if it grows and if you guys do want to see it become its own show.
My sister's on.
Which one?
Rachel, right here.
Oh, Rachel, what's up?
Hey, you finally made it. All right.
So cool.
But that's what we were wanting to. What do you guys think? Do you think that's something that we should just do on some lives every once in a while? Do you think we should maybe have a whole another like channel to do that? Like, what do you guys think? We're going to debut it on probably the next live, like kind of. We're going to try to.
Yeah.
And see how it goes. But if you guys would want something like that, we'll do it. Cause what did we almost call it? Down the hatch, or put it in your mouth. I wanted to call it put it in your mouth.
I was like, wait, Eric, hold on. That's hysterical. But there are rules. So, but yeah, it's just.
What did Mom say? I saw something.
She said, yes, Mamaw was the original Savage. Like,
facts.
There was actually
her and Gran, my Gran.
Which we were truly surrounded by some of the best grandparents that we could have ever, like adoptive grandparents and just like, I mean, all around.
Yeah,
and that's
for sure.
But what did Papa? What was his name for you? His nickname for you?
Oh, Little Britches.
Little Britches, and I was High Pockets.
And Evan was Short Sleeves.
Yep. He never referred to us by name. He would see me. He's like, "Oh, hey, High Pockets, how you doing?" Like it was just, oh man, it's just, so.
And Mamaw was the only person that could call me by my middle name and was allowed.
Yeah, right.
She said there was a lot of times she did not call me by my first name, and I was like, all right, I'll allow it.
Yeah, right.
You don't tell Mamaw no.
Well, Mamaw at one point, I remember, because like we would get like dinner with them or something, or like, you know, we would go over to their house, or like we'd be out and about, and I can't remember why, but I was younger, and we got out of the car, and I was with her, Uncle Rex, I want to say Papa, and maybe Aunt Heidi, and I walked up next to her because I wanted to be near Mamaw, and she grabbed my arm, hooked it around, and she said, "You will escort me like a lady, and you will do it properly." She's like, "This is how you escort a lady." And I was like, "Oh my God!" So it was just, like she just loved unconditionally.
She did.
She was a firecracker, just everything. So
she was awesome.
Yeah,
she was definitely awesome.
So,
that whole family is.
Yeah.
Or what was it when Ryan would be a pain in the ass, the youngest one, and he'd mouth off and he'd run out the front door, and she'd stand on the step and go, "You gotta come home sometime."
Yeah, right. He's like acting like he don't live here. You know, it's like,
I'm gonna whoop your ass then.
Amanda Lockwood says, "My grandma Roberts was the only one allowed to call me Mandy."
Right, like there are just exceptions that you have to let go. Like,
yeah, it's just,
hey, Mom, how do you delete? Block her, get her out.
Okay, now you can do it.
No, that's long enough for him to see.
That was my Titus moment of like, no, wait. All right, it's out.
Harbor, delete the post.
That's funny. Mom just threw it out there. That's so
I don't care if anybody asks.
Mary Lynn says, "Hi, congrats on the 40K. I remember when you hit 2K. Great job, gentlemen."
Thank you.
Dude, what's weird is that a lot of those old videos, like, I've said this before, but like, it's not that like I don't remember the songs themselves, but it's like the videos themselves. Like I look back and I'm like, oh God, we did react to this.
Yeah.
Like, and it's like, it's
sometimes people be like,
so
react to this. I'm like, wait, I think we did.
Yeah, right. Yeah. And I'm like, oh, link, perfect. You know, if not, it's like, all right, cool. Then throw it on the board. You know, so, but yeah. So, no, Harbor, he does not want you to. No.
Yes.
No, I am drawing a line in the fucking sand. No, let's see.
My car trumps yours.
but. BR25X says, finally caught a live stream. Great work, guys. Love the Electric Cowboy reacts and can't wait for more from you guys.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well, yeah. First and foremost, thank you. Electric Cowboy has actually been kind of problematic recently. We have we have another channel that lives relatively close to us, and we've been in contact with. And I think that they made a community post, or they even said to us, they were like, dude, like, Electric Callboy's been blocking us like crazy recently. Like, and it's just not been a problem. So yeah.
Here's the thing, guys, is I don't know, because I actually was reaching out to somebody, and they got back to me, and I didn't respond because I didn't really feel like there was much need.
Oh my God, greetings from Finland. Well, hey, it's good to have you. Thank you.
Here, cheers.
Cheers to you.
And it was just one of those things where they're like, yeah, unfortunately, sometimes, you know, it's not just YouTube. It is the label or the artist or whatever. And I don't think Electric Callboy is that person, but I feel like what's happening is it's YouTube probably first, and then their label after that.
Yeah.
I mean, Electric Callboy is kind of, from what I gathered and what I'm finding out, is they're kind of a brand new big thing.
Okay, so I didn't know like what their longevity was,
because apparently the one guy Nico, like I think is what his name is, the like clean singer, he's like new, and all the videos that we have seen, it's only been, I didn't know any of this. A guy from work was telling me. Yeah. So maybe it's because they're all brand new and they want the money, they want this, or they don't, you know, I don't know. We don't care about being paid. It's the fact that they're blocking us.
Yeah, like
we have come to realize there are certain artists that we do that we are just going to get hit with copyright claim and not get around it. And that's fine. We still do them. But when you want to fucking block me for weeks on end for nothing, and then all of a sudden after a month being up, they went, no, go fuck yourself. Here, I'm taking it down.
Oh my God, Ema. $20. Thank you so much. She says, I'm working right now, but I love you guys and you deserve all the congratulations in the world. Thank you.
Thank you.
You deserve every single sub you have and more. Well, yeah.
Sucks that you're at work, but cheers.
Yeah, I was gonna say thank you for, again, it's one of those where it's like the fact that, you watching us at work and then anybody else that's watching right now, like you guys are taking time out of your life and we appreciate that, man. Like that's, like we don't just watch anything or anybody. Like we have our specific, reactors or YouTube channels or music, movies, like whatever that we take in. And it's just, it's cool that you guys want that. So just thank you, Emo. We appreciate it.
Okay,
Harbor. Oh, it's
Liz.
What, Liz? What's where?
Electric Callboy reacted to reactions. Okay, so again, that maybe it is YouTube, but I just don't understand how. I was thinking it was the label because it was Hurricane was up for like a month, and Mom is the one who told me because I think she went to go rewatch it. And she's like, it tells me no.
Yeah,
and I'm like, what do you mean it tells you no? And then I looked and I was like, what do you mean it's fucking blocked?
Yeah, it was one of those where it was like, dude, like I get within the first like week and a half maybe being a problem, but like that's like almost the mentality of like, like if this was an issue, why didn't you say something? Like
why did you 3 weeks ago?
We would have done something to try to, avoid it. But yeah, so and actually I did see LJB says that Hurcon is actually up, so that it did get re-put out. So they released the block.
Ooh, and I was pretty nasty on that dispute, too.
I
was like, you better fucking die. Dude, I was screaming.
Mess around and find out. So
first rule is fuck around. Second one is find out.
Chris Hill, good evening, psychos. Congrats on the 40K. Well deserved. Chris, thank you so much, man. We appreciate you
Cheers,
being here.
buddy.
I may change my shirt in the middle of this. Not here. I'll leave the room. So, but because I'm not psychotic. Come on. Who would do that? So. But yeah, so let's go ahead and this is just a small plug. I'm not going to make a big thing about it, but I talked about it on the last live, was that I am trying to work on bringing back scary stories on my personal channel. So guys,
they're awesome.
If you guys have any personal scary stories that you're okay with me dramatizing, well, not like, changing anything, but like, adding voices, sound effects and everything like that to, I really want you to submit it, and I would love to do it. So, Harbor, can you get rid of the obvious spam that's going on right now with somebody?
Look, man, you're not even supporting the good ones.
Joe, Amber, anybody, please, whoever gets to it first, just ban them. There you go. Woo, like lightning.
Yeah, it's not even cool ones.
Yeah, I know. It's not even a
Been
good
to that
site.
one, it sucks.
Yeah, but let's see here. So, what was I talking about?
Scary stories.
Yes. So basically, if you guys have anything, like even if it's fictional, if you guys want to give me something fun to do, like there's really no rules on anything. Like make sure that it's appropriate for it to be on YouTube, but I'm not afraid about you pushing bars.
Yeah.
But
Because you've had a few.
Yeah,
you've had a few.
Yeah, I think the one I did was the worst case I ever did as a coroner. It was a no sleep story, and it was fictional, but it was up there. Yeah, so just guys, like that's something that if you guys are open to, and if you want to do that, just know that if you send it to me, that means that you grant me permission to be able to distribute it, which I think that goes without saying. Why else would you send it? But yeah, just so
There's this cool story. Don't fucking tell anybody.
This one that's just for me. So Kanal wants to know which of you is the elder brother.
Him. Me. By 8 years, I am 39. You are 31, right? Or turning 31.
Yes. Yeah, I am.
Wait, you're turning it or you are?
I'm turning 31. Sorry, I was reading.
Fucking clarify that.
I was reading Leslie's comment and I was like, oh wait, what? She said, quick question: do you have a problem if I suggest one of y'all's scary stories for someone to react to? Go for it, please.
No, yeah,
please do. Yeah, I would suggest probably Mom's story. Our story is pretty messed up, but there's a lot of good things that are on there. Even my buddy Luke, him and I are going to be working on a big project coming up here soon. Like we're talking about actually hiring vocal talent. I reconnected with a friend of mine that I knew in college, and she's been working diligently on being a voice actor and doing everything from audiobooks to characters to all that stuff. And we're gonna start with some small things, like for the Cave Cast. I really would love for her to do the intro, like "Welcome back to the Cave Cast" or like whatever. So like,
that would be cool, man.
Just change it up a little bit because I don't want it to be Rykerroad, but I do want it to have the same formula in some way.
Right, and you don't want it to sound the same because I'm sure somebody will ask, but we'll talk about it here real quick. Is that Kyle does the intro to the show? Yeah. It was him. He asked me if he wanted to try some stuff. I'm like, go for it. One night he was doing some things. And that's what it was. It was just him being goofy, and you did like 30 takes, but it was the second one you did. And that's what it is.
There's honestly, it was one of those where like when we were talking about Shut Up and Eat It, I was like, should we do it the same? Like, it's time for Shut Up and Eat It, or whatever the fuck. So yeah, but,
maybe it should be called Shut the Beep Up and Eat It. So shut
where in the fuck are these? Or what was it? They changed it for Good Mythical Evening. Where in the world are these international dishes come from? But it's like, where the fuck in the world? So, but let's see here. Insulin says, I listen to your guys' NF reactions on my hour commute every day. Thank you so much for your music breakdown and entertainment. Looking forward to My Stress being uploaded. Keep it coming. Dude, thank you so much.
Yeah, my Stress will be up soon. And there's just, look, NF is something that I am really upset that is going to come to an end, and probably soon, because once we go through even his newest album that's going to come up, we're going to catch up to him pretty quick, and that kind of bums me out.
We will, yeah.
And that's just, he's an artist that I think about a lot. And speaking of my sister, her son is a huge NF
that's right
fan.
Yeah
Xander, dude, that's one of the coolest kids ever, my nephew, and he loves NF.
Hello. Yeah. So, which big thank you to Kay for the hat. This is something I do wear consistently. So.
Oh, she literally just said,
oh, it's Eric. We need to come to dinner with the kids and we'll discuss NF. Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so weird now because it's like going through the whole journey and knowing that there's still more. Like what's interesting is I find myself being frustrated, and it's not that I hate anybody else's reaction. Like I don't want to dog on anybody, but it's like you can tell that it's like, dude, like when they're like, what are the balloons? I'm like, dude, it's his burdens. Like, dude, look it up.
That's why I got them tattooed. I snuck one red one in for it because I've got the other it one here, but yeah. I got 7 because I heard somebody say, I don't know if it was the truth, but it made sense. I got 7 balloons for one burden for every day of the week. And yeah,
even then I still think it's a cool thing. It's just,
it doesn't go with, it's not necessarily horror themed for my thing, but one, it fit where I needed it to, and 2, burdens are scary, man.
Well, I would also argue that it's one of those where it's like, okay, like, you know, NF is very dark. My God, have you listened to intro 3? Like, it's, you know, like he's talking to fear. And I still want to know, because unless if this comes up later in some of the other albums, is that he said it in intro 3. Johnny, I wrote a song for Johnny Without You. I'm gonna need anger later. He still lives in the basement. So it's like, is anger gonna come out?
I'm pretty sure people have said he hasn't done that one yet.
Okay,
that he might not ever if he does, but he hasn't done it yet because I just didn't know if maybe we missed it.
Yeah,
but they said no, not that they're aware of, but who knows? Maybe this next one he will.
Yeah.
Or maybe that's just a door that he keeps locked in his mansion because that's just. Who wants to let that out?
Fate just confirmed he has not done a song yet. Okay.
Yeah, and it was the mom's ex-boy. Yeah.
And on top of that too is that like every time we've gone through the journey, but like when we've gone back into the journey when it was happening, it's just like listening to Real, and when he's saying, he's like, what do you want to be when you grow up, Nate? You know, I guess they will get it. It's like,
no, they won't. No, they won't get it.
Oh, I doubt they will get it.
Yeah.
And it's like, wow, like he did When I Grow Up Later, and then, you know, he references clouds like earlier in one of the other albums too. So it's like him being very specific about characters and the idea where it's like, you know, Fear was a predominant character and arguably one of his best, if not probably his best song that he's done to intro an album. And it's
Why
like,
do you not give away the podcast, man?
No,
you're absolutely right.
Every single song that we will be talking about is a Mount Everest. Like, dude, it's
actually speaking of the NF podcast. Rachel, if you're still on here, I was going to ask you. Not that he'll be on like as far as audio, but I'm going to have Xander go through probably like his top like 3 to 5 songs that he likes by NF and his favorite like parts or bars, and then we can discuss them as well. Like we're gonna do the going through the journey.
Yeah,
I think that would be really cool to get a 13-year-old's perspective and see what he says.
Yeah, that's
for somebody that is truly a fan of his. For fuck's sake, she called him off school, and one of his friends, she said they thought they were so cool when they went to the NF concert like a year or two ago.
Yeah.
I was like, no, that's cool, man.
Let's see here. Brandon Jacob says, the best way I can describe listening to NF music is like seeing a magic trick in real life, 100%. Dude, excuse me, his songs do something that no other artist has done. And I don't even say rapper, I mean in general artist. Like, it's just insane.
I think NF is the artist that this generation needed. Like he is, with how he approaches things, talks about his mental health, things like that. It's pretty incredible.
Let's make sure that we didn't miss any super chats. So but let's see here. Let's see. I've also I saw something earlier this week that apparently NF and 21 Pilots, like I think it's that NF references them in one of his songs. So I don't know if he's like a fan or something, but I'm curious as to when that pops up.
Yeah, I wonder which song it is.
Yeah, no idea what it is, but which I think the person that said it was, they were like, I'm not going to spoil it, but he does reference 21 Pilots.
Okay.
So, The Adventures of Milo sent us 10. Thank you so much. Hi guys, it's 2 a.m. here in Scotland, dude. Cheers to you.
Yeah, but. Why are you awake? Well, I guess it's Friday, Saturday technically.
Yeah,
for you.
Yeah, well, no, it's still Friday if you're awake and if you haven't fallen asleep,
bro.
So he says, "Are you guys going to do the Will Ramos Hypnosis cover anytime soon?" Yes. It will blow your mind. Also, Kyle looks like Ed Helms without his beard. Okay, this is something that has been said all week. Since the beard's been shaved, and I'm really happy I got Ed Helms instead of Andy Dick, because that's what I've gotten so many times before.
You don't look like Andy Dick, man.
Back when my face was slimmer and I had my longer, curlier hair.
Sure. Yeah. When you were fucking, 21.
It's like, 10 fucking years ago. But, oh my gosh, Micah, $5.
Thanks.
Thank you so much. Super happy your channel's grown so much. Find myself checking for your new videos every day. Super surprised seeing Blackpink here. Hey, you know what? We were surprised it was here too. And
we're lovers of all music, and we're trying to be open-minded. That's the whole point of the channel. I'm the rap guy. He's the metal guy. We're trying to expand our horizon on music, and Blackpink is just one of them.
Real quick, Mama Nezra said NF cites 21 Pilots as one of his inspirations. Okay.
But at the same time, you know, there's a lot of bands that like we would have stayed away from. Blackpink is one of them. I'm glad that
I would have never given them a chance of my own. Like, and
that's
I
the
would have
whole
been busy
point.
doing something else, you know? So
we give honest opinions. We will never, ever bash a band, an artist, or anything, but we will be like, nah, man, didn't like it.
There's only been one, and it was
My Chemical Romance.
one of their newer songs. And like, I love My Chemical Romance, so I am a fan. And listening to that one, like, I was just like, like I'm not going to remember this one.
Nope.
You know, so.
And again, we didn't bash it, but we were just like, it wasn't for me, and moved on. But so regardless.
Sorry, Meg. Walks in the room. Oh, Kyle, you got a haircut. Yeah, of my face.
Yeah, I was like, no, he shaved his beard.
To be fair, I've also got the hair, which you can see the hair is coming in.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's happening. So, looks like dog shit right now because it's hat hair, but yeah, so.
Actually, I was like, you get another haircut and fade that up, you got nice length there. You can start styling it. You can do whatever.
I want to do a faux hawk.
Do it, bro.
Let's see. Yeah, Amber, doing Blackpink has just been like, I mean, we've talked about it, but you know, it's one of those where it's like getting to branch out and see those things, but also like, it's not just the idea of like, oh, cool, like this is a spectacle. It's kind of like, I actually enjoy this. Like, you know, like the Pretty Savage thing, like that whole San Andreas beat, like that just, you know, like high pitched. Oh, it's so nasty. It's so good.
Here's another thing too, is I know that there not a lot of hate comments or like, you know, stuff like this, but we don't do bands, artists, or anything just because they give us big numbers and fake that we like them. You know, Blackpink was kind of one of the first ones. If we don't like it, we're not going to watch it regardless of how many views it gets, because it's not what we like. You can't fake liking something.
Well, I mean, I think that a big example of of an element of that is that, you know, we loved the 2 Whit Lowry songs that we watched.
It just didn't do well.
They did not move.
And one of them was blocked for a minute. And I'm like, okay.
It's one of those where it's like, maybe we can bring him back through in the cycle, but it's one of those where it's like, you know, we still have to keep ourselves like, you know, in the process of everything. So like Upchurch, like for instance, like that video was so low compared to what it usually would do. And it didn't, like, he didn't really perform as well as everything else in general, but like we were kind of like, all right, we can, you know, expect this, but it was just kind of like we saw at the end of the day, it's like this has like 300 views, it's been up for 12 hours, like what's happening?
But selfishly though, I love Upchurch. He will never not be on the channel, even if he gets 100 views. But that is just something that I selfishly like, he selfishly likes, and we're gonna do it regardless. But other than that, there's a few that we could do that with, but Wit was one that was giving us actual problems on top of it.
Yes.
So it was like, sorry, man.
Which like, dude, like even like with those 2 episodes we did, like especially I think it was Oxygen. Like when we got done, like we had some really good like emotional like conversations and stuff after that. Like those songs did something for us. It did something to us, and it's just sometimes it just doesn't land the way you think it will. And it's, you know, it's just we're figuring this whole YouTube thing out as much as you guys are, you know, doing with what you're doing.
Trying.
You know? So yeah, it's just either way. But let's see here. Next up, a small little kind of nugget into things is that if you guys have not subscribed to Thunder Rooster,
those dudes are
Make
good.
sure you do. They are a fellow Ohioan reaction channel, and
a different, little bit of a different vibe than us. So keep that in mind.
Yeah.
But these guys are solid.
Yeah.
The cat's knocked the door open.
I was like, dude, the next thing I just saw was the door just moved. I was like, what's happening?
Thor's over there playing security guard.
If you hear chaos in the background, I promise you everybody's
just the
fine.
animals.
No, so God, what the hell was I saying? Thunder Rooster. So this is why we have shit written down. Ron from Thunder Rooster, I've been in consistent contact with him, and essentially we were just like, okay, like maybe we can, you know, try to get together, maybe do a reaction together, maybe do a podcast episode together. Because I was kind of like, hey, would you guys be all right with like having a conversation? And he was like, dude, that's exactly what we want. Like we would love to do that. So
I can't wait.
I won't reveal much, but there is some music things happening with them. I just sent guitar tracks over to Ron. He's going to be compositing it and figuring out like kind of what needs corrected. And there is going to be, I'm not going to reveal what it is, but there is going to be a music video of sorts.
Yes.
And it's more than likely going to be a lot of fun, and I can't wait to do it. So
I'm not going to play music, but they want me for some parts, and I'm very interested for what.
Well, because what I told them was I was like, look, I'm like, Eric does not play music, and he's like, oh, that doesn't matter. He's like, I'll put him on a bass guitar and just have him in the background, and he can just flick at it and do whatever he's doing. So it was like, oh, all right, whatever.
I mean, whatever, man. I'll do what I can.
You know, just be in the background. You got to do the T-Rex thing, you know. Just like,
slapping the bass, slapping the bass.
So, but yeah, Thunder Rooster, both those guys, Ron and Paul, those guys are just so much fun. They are down to earth dudes, and every conversation with Ron that I've had has just been great. So, but yeah, so definitely give them some love if you haven't already.
Yeah,
and you will more than likely see. I would say a video on their channel that we've collaborated with them on, and I would say down the road that we can get them in on something as well too. So
I would hope so. I really hope so.
Yeah, but so let's go ahead. I mean, NF leftovers, we kind of talked about that. I mean,
pretty much hit on that.
We're going to be doing that. So, as far as other social media is concerned,
that was one. So I was talking to Kyle about this. Now I know that
get you a little tambourine.
So, what would you? I mean, maybe it's nothing, but Instagram is one that I try to pay attention to, and there is a lot that comes through. But as far as like posts or interaction, what other social media would you like us to try to pay attention to more? Mm-hmm. Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, what was it? Discord, whatever. Like, we can try to take on one more.
I think that I would say is that with Twitch, I think that would be a reasonable thing that, you know, we could just add that into the process. As far as the Discord is concerned, and Harbor, I can't remember if you were the one that I talked to about it. It was one of the moderators, but somebody was just like, hey, like if you want to hang with it or whatever, like the problem is that my fear is that us collectively will not have the ability to dedicate our time to it, because if it does blow up, like that's something we want to make sure that somebody knows how to use Discord and is good at moderating everything and taking care of stuff. So
she just said it, Discord. It's super
I can help
easy.
make it super. Okay, Faith, yeah, but we can be in contact.
We can try.
Then. Yeah,
we can try. But okay, let's just say Discord doesn't happen. Let's just say that. What would be the other one? Instagram is kind of a given, but I'm just saying, like, if you want me to just dedicate that, because it's going to, I would say it'd be a little bit split, but I'm going to try to take on a little bit more and pay attention more. I'm trying to get into that, like, groove.
Trying to get hip, you know, doing our deal. So,
right.
Yeah, it's, oh my God, John Martin says, I love Thunder Rooster. Just watch their reaction again of Leo. I'm not even going to try to say that. Doing Leo, from he did the Feel Good Incorporated thing with the bunny suit. Playing the guitar, going through.
Okay.
He did a metal cover of Blackpink's Pink Venom. Great cover. You should react to it.
Oh shit,
that could be a lot of fun.
Okay,
I do like Leo's channel. He kind of, a little bit of him goes a long way for me, but every time I do come back to him, I'm like that was great, you know. So, but let's see here. Yeah, and Faces, I help run Ronnie and Sarah's Twitch. It's super fun. All right, yeah. It's again like we want to start just sowing some seeds and just, you know, at least like getting the feelers out there and making some stuff happen.
Yeah,
so
I'm gonna go grab some more apple juice. Do you need one?
No, I'm good. Let's see here. I'm trying to see what else is on here. Chris says, I don't do any socials. I'll give you my cell number. Text me. What kind of psychos use more than one social media platform? Dude, it's so great.
It's my seat. You did not put in on this channel.
Let's see here. BR25 wants to know if we've seen any other covers, like people like Leo. None that I can really think of. Like, I mean, I know that I've watched plenty of people, you know, cover different things. Yes, Harbor messaged me on Patreon. Definitely do that. But yeah, it's one of those where it's like, there are a lot of people that do just guitar covers and not a lot of vocal covers, and I'm careful on how I say this because I find myself not being satisfied with the majority of the vocal covers that are put online. And it's so, like, I never want to be mean, so it's like I don't like leave comments or dislike or anything, but I'm just like, like, okay, like I'm gonna go just watch somebody play an instrument, because at least then you don't have to worry about it not sounding like the way that it would, you know, on the album or something. So, but what I like about what Leo has done is that he's essentially like made it completely his own. Like, he's a goofball, and that's 100% like that he just like hones into and just does his thing. So, but yeah. Whoops. Although I will say, I think that my favorite cover for a while, if not of all time, has to be Breaking Benjamin's "Who Wants to Live Forever." They covered it from Queen.
Oh, really?
Oh, dude, it sounds like they wrote the song. It's. I wouldn't say it's better than the original, but it was one of those.
Some mighty big words there, Kyle.
If you listen to it and don't at least get emotional in some aspect for Freddie, you're
okay.
You're not with it. So
what's our zodiac sign? I'm a Leo.
I am an Aquarius.
Is that what you are?
Yeah.
I don't fucking know.
I was born in February. So.
I don't fucking know.
And actually, I know that I'm an Aquarius because watching the number 23. His birthday is February 3rd, so is mine, which is 2-3.
Okay.
2-3. And he's like, yeah, I'm an Aquarius. He's like, I'm afraid of fire. I'm like, well, yeah, I mean, like, fire is hot. It hurts. So clearly I'm scared of that. So, but yeah.
Where did I get? I don't know. Meg got it for me.
Where'd you get the hat? Yeah. Let's see here. What? Mom says my apple juice tonight is Kung Fu Girl Riesling. What?
Yeah, I don't believe that.
Kung Fu Girl, is this like the Martha Stewart like Chardonnay thing that you got? Is this like one of those
like
kind of things?
The Snoop Dogg one? Yeah, maybe.
Let's see here. I guess basically, right, I mean, we pretty much hit everything that we want to talk about tonight. So I guess the time has come for, like, we're not winding down, but it's just, just guys
start asking questions.
Ask anything you want to know, whether it's about the channel, about us, or individuals, or whichever, Let us know what you want to know. We will answer it. Nikki Michelle, lots of Leos in here.
Yeah. We do it better.
Honestly, I think that my favorite thing about those signs and everything is that Weird Al did an entire song called "That's Your Horoscope for the Day." Like,
oh yeah, I remember that one.
One of the things that he says is that he's like, "Laughter is the very best medicine. Remember that when your appendix bursts next week." It's like, whoa, what the fuck? So, oh yeah. What was the other one? All your friends are laughing behind your back. Kill them. Oh my god. And everybody's still giving their signs.
What's your favorite NF? What's your favorite NF song so far, or at least favorite? Yep.
I would have to say that I'm not gonna say Clouds because it's the most recent thing. But what I will say is that the one song that has stuck with me a lot is Paid My Dues. Like, it is so damn good. Like, just from beginning to end, and like how he's such an asshole the entire time. But he's like a nice asshole. Like,
yeah.
You think they heard me? Like, it's so good.
I would say Real has great bars and a great beat, and that's one of them for me. Then there is Layers, which I find myself listening to certain parts that I find probably the hardest ever that he said in certain things. And I don't want to get into too much of it because it's going to be on the podcast.
Right.
And then there's the intro 3. There's really not much of a beat, but there is so much that's going on. And I think that one sticks with me the most. Probably intro 3.
Yeah.
I guess that would be my answer.
Sorry,
that took me like a weird route to like answer that, but
are we going to attend Blackpink's concert? I mean, maybe
we would love to.
Yeah.
One, depending on how close it is to like being able to see it. My brain just shut off for a second. As far as like, reactions to what we've seen and heard before we would get to go see them. It was kind of the same with Electric Callboy. They're coming in November, and I'm like,
yeah,
all right, we could probably do that because we would get through enough of their music to be able to be like not surprised by too much. So it really just depends. Same with 21 Pilots. They're not coming.
I would not miss that.
Right, but they're not even coming around anytime soon to us. We've got time.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely would love to see Blackpink. I know that their tickets are ridiculously expensive though.
Oh, I hope I'm saying this right. Moises 218 says, "What was your last concert you've been?" Well,
Incarceration.
Yeah, Incarceration.
Yeah, we went to it was the Saturday one for the Ohio, and it was Falling in Reverse, Breaking Benjamin, Evanescence,
There was also Theory of a Dead Man, Zach Wilde.
And then we walked in at the end of Spirit Box.
Yes,
and we didn't know it. I thought it was a fucking dude.
Yeah, she was screaming and doing stuff, and like we were far away enough that we couldn't really like hear like what was going on. But when they we finally heard her go like, "All right, guys, thank you so much," and it was like, "Whoa, that was a girl! Whoa, this is awesome! This is even better!" So yeah. Yeah, so that was, honestly, it was so good. We actually filmed it. So if you do want to see it, you can see it on the channel.
There is a little bit of clips on it.
Let's see. Oh, no, Harbor says, Kyle and Eric, check on Electric Callboy. I think they may have been canceled some shows because one had gotten sick.
Yes, actually, no, I did see that.
They canceled the tour. Damn.
He had like an ear infection or an inner ear problem, and he kept he just kept saying fuck it and flying. And doing it for weeks and months, and it just kept getting worse and worse and worse and worse. So yes, I did see that.
Damn.
I think what they said though was they only had to cancel for what was happening, not that many shows, all things considering.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was like, oh shit, okay.
Well, it's like even recently with Polyphia with get out of here, YouTube. We're not doing an ad. Polyphia's drummer Clay was in a car accident and he injured, I believe it was his rotator cuff. And they were just like, look, we don't want to do this, but we have to cancel these shows or whatever for this so that way Clay can heal up. So
US tour is completely canceled then.
Oh no. God, that's what I was like, well, maybe they'll still bring it back.
All right. Well, then I guess I'm not gonna worry about trying to get his tickets. I wanted to do that for us.
John Schutz here. He's late but here. Thank you for being here.
Hey man,
we appreciate it.
Better late than never.
Fist bump to you as well. Let's see. John Martin says my last concert was Monday. It was Testament, Exodus, and Death Angel. Thrash is still alive. Holy shit. Okay.
All right.
Victoria, we have not reacted to Rammstein or Slayer. I actually don't know much of either of them. I know clearly Du Hast and Fire Fray, and, different things. But clearly we've broken the language barrier on reacting to stuff. So doing that wouldn't be an issue. Slayer is about as thrash as you can get. So that
I don't really know who they are.
Yeah,
I mean I know who they are, but
yeah. I played Guitar Hero, so Raining Blood was on it, and it was a nightmare. But just doing stuff. But I don't know. Maybe we could end up doing those guys later on, so it could be fun. Let's see here. Victoria says I know plenty, and I love Slayer, So. What was I heard that at a Rammstein concert, which frankly I would never physically go to, because apparently people in the front row at certain shows were getting heat exhaustion because of all the pyro. When you go to a Rammstein show, we're talking at one point, the lead singer actually has a full metal jacket, but he has a jacket made of metal that is on fire, and he's just at the mic singing and doing his thing.
Yeah, fuck that.
Apparently, they are all professionals in pyrotechnics, so they've trained.
Well, they fucking better be.
Yes. BR says yes. It's called the Fires. That's funny. Let's see here.
Well, yeah, guys. What else you got?
Yeah, it's
fire off some questions here.
Oh my God, Gordon Color, $50. Thank you so much, man. We appreciate it. Was watching your Demolisher reaction and saw y'all hit 40K. Congrats, and have a couple cold ones on me.
Hey,
for sure, man. We appreciate you, brother.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Slaughter to Prevail is something that I'm oddly shocked that I'm attracted to. This is something that was not anywhere near my thing, but it is my thing right now, and I cannot wait to get some masks for the show.
Yeah.
Whether we wear them all the time or just have them in the background somewhere, dude, I need them.
Oh, Harbor says, Kyle, Till is a certified pyrotechnician. I don't know what that is. What is a pyrotechnician?
So confused right now.
Yeah,
I don't know what to do with my hands.
It sounds really important and cool. I'm not going to pretend like I know what it is though. So, but congratulations
cool.
Either way. That sounds awesome. I have no idea. That's kind of like trying to figure out what Uncle Steve does. We have to this day we still don't know.
I think they're saying pyro.
Oh, pyrotechnician. Oh my God. I should have put the two and two together. Okay, you know what? Yeah, fire is dangerous. Be safe. But if you are certified,
fire.
Actually, what was really cool was the last time we went to what was it, Geeked Out Pub and Grill. They actually had a guy that was doing fire spitting and fire juggling and stuff. and then they put a kibosh on it because someone across the street saw it and thought the place was on fire and called the I think it was the fire department. And they were just like, yeah, we kind of had to stop. So, but yeah.
One of my old tattoo artists, Jason Haney, he was he could blow fire. It was pretty cool. And I think he was a sword swallower as well.
I don't understand how anybody even swallows a sword. Like, how do you do that safely? Like,
gag reflex.
What? I mean, is it? Is it though?
Yeah.
Is it though? Like,
yeah, it is.
I think you just open everything up.
That's called a gag.
As I make the noise. Let's see here. Johnny Mayweather says, congratulations, guys. NF, I missed the days. I can't wait for y'all to react to it. It's one of the best. Well, that's coming up after, I believe, Only, which we're going to be doing next on the round of recordings. So, but it'll be coming soon, for sure. Let's see here. Lizzie says, fire bad. John Shoot says, I'm not allowed to play with fireworks anymore. Blew my back window with a mortar. Wife banned me. Oh, God. Oh,
yeah, that'll happen.
That's
whoops. That's a $400 mistake.
Dude, Chris says, I'll wait till you're done drinking. I'm not going to do this to you. What if a sword swallower sneezes? Oh, could you imagine?
Just blood everywhere. The sword stays there. You see it poke out his spine.
Anessa, no, we've not done Ghost yet, but they are nowhere like out of the realm of possibility. Like we have been talking about wanting to do them. So yeah. So Juan says, will I be safe around ginger fire crotches? Oh, man.
Like that stick on fire.
Well, what did Ron White say? He's like, get a helmet, put on the damn helmet.
Put on the damn helmet.
Let's see. Tremaine says, if you didn't know or no one's told you, NF had tweeted when he was recording intro 3, he was shaking the whole time. Ooh, that's
okay.
I mean, that makes sense because I know that, it's like when I've thought about, going after, different thoughts in my head of like times I've wanted to stand up for myself and do something. Like if you're going to go against fear itself, like you got to go to a place, man. Bro. So, Maximum Herald, $18.
Thank you.
Hello, fam. Congrats on 40K. If we were hanging at a club, I'd get you some margaritas if you're into that sort of thing. Blessed Friday to y'all and starting the weekend with fire. Maximum, thank you so very much.
Yeah,
man. We
love a margarita.
I've actually never had a legit one. I think I've had like some sips here and there, but I don't know how I deal with tequila or if it's something I'd even want or whatever, but yeah. So
how the fuck are we brothers? Mom, ground him.
Well, you see, when a mom and a dad love each other very much.
That's not true.
Trying to make things work. Sometimes.
That's still not true. Never mind. You got middle name too, motherfucker.
Wait, why? What did I get middle named for?
Because you've never had a margarita.
Oh, come on. Really? Come on. I like whiskey. Whiskey's good. It's delicious.
That's the same.
John Shoot, tequila. Meg, how? Just how? I don't know. I always wanted a Heineken when I went and got, a Burrow. So, yeah.
Damn it, dude.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just, I've heard that tequila.
Yeah, Mom, I failed you. I can see that because it's all capitals.
Yes, Nikki, I know I'm in trouble. I'm trying to deal with it. Amanda, Mama's using both full names.
Yeah. At least mine was just because she was trying to make fun. You're in trouble.
I feel like almost Brad Pitt, where it's like, you're going to be in trouble with everybody. Nah, more like annoyed. I've been troubled before.
No, Scream says that they like wine. I do dig some wine.
I'm actually more of a dry wine guy. Yeah, it's I've tried some sweet wines and they're okay, but I like a really good Merlot. That's okay. That's actually one of my favorite dry wines. It's really, really good. Leslie Fairley says, I had 6 shots of tequila and I forgot my dad was next to me. Had to pretend I was coughing.
Yo, what the fuck? Hell no.
Brandon Gerard, we're doing great, man. Good to see you.
What's everybody's favorite drink and worst drink?
Meg says I sounded so classy just then. I've actually spun the glass before when I'm in public where I'm like, this is what you do, right? Yeah. Like, does it leave a film? Is it worth it? So You can GIF that if you want to. So.
GIF or GIF?
GIF. Somebody looked at me and said, they were like, yeah, those pictures that people post, what, memes? 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 I was like, I just looked at them. I'm like, get out. I'm not dealing with you. I can't deal with you right now.
Meg's friend Amanda, her grandma calls her, like YouTube, or like when somebody sends her a clip, she calls them her tapes.
That's so cool. That's cool. Oh my God. Let's see. Oh, favorite whiskey. I am a Knob Creek guy.
It honestly just depends. I don't have a huge go-to, but if I had to do it, and every time, like if I had to go pick something, it would probably either be, Knob Creek, or I really enjoy the wild turkey honey.
Never had it,
to sip on. Like it's a different flavor, but yeah.
And moonshine, I don't know if I've ever had like legit moonshine, but I've had like Everclear moonshine and things like that. But I've never like gone ham on it. It's mostly like if friends are over and if somebody brings one, like I'll take a sip and I'm like, no, God, that'll put lead in your pencil. Like, it's just like, dude. So
like I like other things, but as far as like shots or things to go, like I like Jameson, but I like them as picklebacks.
Oh, Spunky said, well, $2. First off, thank you, honey. We appreciate it. She says, I served Thunderbird at my first wedding. I've never had Thunderbird.
Oh,
don't know what that is.
Oh, I've seen that one. I think I know what she's talking about. But no, like certain drinks are okay, but something to actually sip on that I want, like on the rocks. Actually, I've come into the fact of trying to be a little cleaner as far as like not going ham. But I've been going to the gym for like 3 weeks, but I try to drink too much beer, and tequila is like one of the cleaner things to drink as far as like no sugar, anything like that. But it's an acquired taste. But I don't mind it on the rocks.
Right.
It's something that you sip on, but that's not what I go to as far as like sipping something.
I've tried stuff on the rocks, and I think it's okay. But I'm more.
You're more of like a
neat guy.
Yeah, you're a warm temperature. Like I get it, man.
Yeah.
Do you know what's weird is if I can be stone cold sober. If somebody gives me, I have to take shots warm. If somebody gives me, if somebody gives me a cold shot, even if it's like supposed to be like a Jaeger or something, it'll come right back up.
Oh, okay.
It'll come right back up, man. Like it has nothing to do with me being drunk or like to that point. Like I think it like just hits my stomach weird.
That's so weird.
Well, I'm fucking weird.
Everybody's different, man. So yeah, but all right. So what other questions and such you guys got for us? Anything that you would like to know? I mean, we can talk about drinks all night, but you know.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I don't give a shit.
So, but either way, if you guys got anything you would like to dive into. I think Moises said it earlier. He's like, I'm drunk right now. That was funny. Oh my God. Tremaine says we need a meet and greet and everyone brings a drink and we just drink and forget what we were there in the first
Hey man,
place.
I mean, one day we will probably have some form of like meet and greet or virtual meet and greet or something like that. But until then, this is what you get.
Well, I mean, honestly, like it's one of those where, like, I think that even for like meetups and stuff like that, like, you know, I don't think I'd want to drink during that time because I want to be, you know, like I'm not in my relaxing time. Like I'm in like high, like not like high alert, but it's like no, dude, I want to make sure I give everybody their, you know, time of day and like, you know,
I would have a few,
but
I would definitely not be like, let's fucking do shots. Now after the meet and greet, we're like, hey, let's go to this bar. And I'm like, let me fuck some shots up. Like,
I think I should go.
Where's my Uber?
Let's see. Brandon wants to know what area are we out of? We're in northeastern Ohio.
I'd say the closest thing, Akron.
Yeah.
That's not where we're from, but we're around that area.
The Akron. Yeah. Or
the AK Rowdy.
Barber-tucky. You know.
Yeah.
Red Tucky.
That's even
Medina.
It's even closer, bud.
I was just naming off shit.
I was just being funny. I don't care. I'm not afraid.
I am. Leslie Fairley says, what artist or band has surprised you the most so far? Either a good reaction or bad. I mean, an easy answer would be Blackpink because it's just, you know, that's been, you know, the one thing that, you know, you had your thoughts going into it. I had my thoughts going into it. And it was just kind of like,
21 Pilots. 21 Pilots and probably Blackpink.
I would have to say Dax. I'll say this. Dear God is going to be happening soon. That's as much as I'll say. And I'm excited to get back into it because I love Dax's music. I love it, whenever he, I've complained about, the full bars thing where it's like, dude, I can't even keep up. But like, again, watching him spit bars and do his stuff, like it's like being on a roller coaster. It's like every time it's just so insane.
Yeah.
And I think Dear Alcohol was probably the moment for me when I realized how great of an artist he truly was or truly is. Like, it's just
dude,
like
Dax is somebody that you don't expect it out of him. But see, here's the thing: is I do because I've heard him.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing. Sorry, I was trying to read some comments as
me
well.
too. Yeah, I'm keeping up. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, Victoria. Okay, kind of around us.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah. Let's see here. So Donovan, Dayseeker.
I just saw that.
Dayseeker is a band that I got into heavily. I would say probably a couple years ago, maybe a little sooner or whatever. But the big one that people want us to react to is Sleep Talk, and I know for a fact that you've heard that one. I've listened.
Okay.
To it. You would not be able to pick it out, but if you heard it, you're like, okay, I know what's happening. So it's one of those where it's like, if we can find some other Dayseeker that we haven't done, even if it's something that he hasn't seen, like we've done the flip flop thing where one of us knows and doesn't. So,
and that's actually kind of how it started. And here's what I'm also proposing is that I want to show you a couple more Weekend songs.
I've been really, Dude, I've been listening to
Post
Sacrifice
Malone. We have to get back into some Post Malone. We're really late on it because we had other things popping, but I selfishly want to hear a few things, and I think we need to go through it. But real quick, actually, you know what? This is what we didn't write down on here. I don't know who all is in here or what kind of genres y'all like, but I need some new like music. So for us to go through, and I mean like rap. I'm talking like rap, not
old school rap,
not Upchurch, not Eminem, not like. I need like real rap or what's on the radio or what you think is good that's not mumble rap. So give me something here.
More batteries, $5. Eric, look behind you. Okay, Kyle, distract him. I'm happy to see you both, and let's get this Friday night started. Kyle, I never sent money. Wink. Got it. Okay, no, there was no super chat. Sorry, we had an issue.
What happened?
Nothing. You're good. It's all right. So you fell asleep again. It's all right. What was it? There was a Muppets movie where like some Muppets in the background, and he wakes up in the middle of a conversation.
You, buddy.
Thank you. He's like, huh? What happened? He's like, no, it's all right, Gerald. Go back to sleep. You're fine. Oh, okay. It's like, what happened? Nothing. You were just leaving.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, is that the time? Oh, God. Yeah, Color Black is another good Dayseeker song. And what I have found is that their lead singer, listening to their stuff live, dude, Rory is such a phenomenal vocalist. Like, he is like one of those higher register stuff. Like, even when he got done belting a chorus, I heard him do almost like Breaking Benjamin Who's in a high pitch and like was like doing American Idol
really?
shit. Oh, yeah, he is another level. So.
Okay.
Lizzie asks, before you started YouTube, when you decided to do it, were you hesitant at first or scared or nervous?
No. No, I mean, I'm being serious. Like, no, I really wasn't.
We didn't know anything. Like, we didn't know what it was even going to be.
Let's hold that real quick. But
North Lane, $10. Thank you so very much. Hey, absolutely love the content. What are the chances of you guys doing an Era reaction? They're my second favorite next to Dance Gavin Dance. Love you guys. Era is on the list of Patreon requests.
Okay.
Yeah, so I guess soon. Soon. It's just we're just going to go through the cycle and get through everything we can. So yeah, it's Era is on the list. So.
But no, as far as nerves, like Kyle already had his channels. As far as me starting this, it was very different at first. I'll briefly say it was a game channel. Then I switched it one day, but still, nerves probably wasn't the right word. It was the fact of me getting the right stuff.
That was probably the most emotionally vulnerable, frustrating time, not just because of the channel. It was like we both had our own shit going on in our lives at that point, and we were like, you know what, let's try to do something fun that we can kind of dedicate ourselves to. And it was a fucking nightmare. It was just like, we got some good things every now and then, and like the way that I've described it is like when Naughty Dog developed Last of Us, where it was like they were having a horrible time making gameplay, and they're like, whoa, those 5 seconds were awesome. How the fuck do we do this in 80 hours in a game or 40 hours in a game? It's like, oh my God. So so like it was just, I have good memories from that time, but I really don't. Like it's
same,
but I also know that it's like it's without it we wouldn't be here. So,
right, and because it gave me and us the opportunity to kind of work out the bugs and the kinks, I guess, and even my editing and all this stuff. But no, nerves is not the thing. Just to kind of wrap that up, but nerves was not the thing. It was more so in the fact of getting it right and making it look right. This is not what the studio always looked like. It looked very different when we first started, and like Kyle has always said, I never looked at it this way, but I never take no for an answer.
Yeah.
I want certain things and I will make it happen. It just might take a little longer.
Yeah.
We decided on the checkerboard room, and this is where we're at. Nice. And so it wasn't so much nerves. It was just the right stuff and getting it to work right.
Yeah.
So
Joe Ciccone asks, are we ever going to do, am I ever going to show the guitar collection? Yes. We are soon. We'll be getting kind of more into it, but we've talked about doing a house tour, and I think that it's ample time that we start doing stuff like that. So
we will.
So yeah. So you'll be able to see that and the whole house. So yeah, that'll be a Patreon thing. So yeah. Jonah, let's see, $9.99. Hey guys, would love to see you gents react to the band Hawk. Lead singer is the vocalist and the rhythm guitar for Ice Nine Kills, and it's also the band I work for. Love all the videos that you guys do. I am taking a picture of that.
Really? So it's Spencer's got another band.
No, it's the oh yeah, sorry. I thought it was the vocalist was the rhythm guitarist, but it's the vocalist and the rhythm guitarist. Okay, cool. Yeah, so yeah, Spencer's got another band. Yeah,
interesting. All right.
Yes, I touched the furry wall. It's actually more of like I don't know.
It's like cardboard.
Kinda. Yeah. It looks really good and it does the job, but like it's not. Yeah, it's not comforting. So
like guys, this is not soundproofing.
It's right. Yeah. What was the thing we looked at? It was not soundproofing. It was sound reducing.
Yeah, sound reducing and acoustic paneling.
Yeah.
So it keeps the echo out.
And Joe, you'll especially get to see like the basement and everything, like with how that has changed and everything. So like the dynamic of the house has been drastically different recently in a good way, just because of some big changes that happened, and it's been awesome. So
BTS, that is all I seen was the words BTS, but
mic drop by
BTS. That'll be coming soon. Like we're getting into those things as well.
It's get into the Greek. The only thing I know about that movie is the
movie's fire, and I knew that's what they were talking about, but I wasn't going to go into it.
The adrenaline shot, I saw it from. I'm alive.
Yes. There's actually a scene in that movie that I cannot watch.
Oh, really?
Yes, there is a compound fracture that happens in that movie, and I cannot watch it. It's actually kind of a heartwarming part. Because of you should watch it because it actually is a good one, but it's just like, dude, it's just like kind of in the shot like the whole time.
Oh God, dude.
Bro, no!
What was it the night that we watched? Oh my God, let's see. Maru, 150. Thank you so very much.
Thank you.
40K. I have so much fun with your reactions. Let's go 50K. Thank you. Do you plan to react to Blackpink Pink Side? Maru, I can say that we're going to go through as much Blackpink as we can. While we won't put a date on it, I can guarantee you that just like as we've worked through NF and
I was just about to say that.
Yeah,
that's going to be one that we probably put a little more like at least one a week, sometimes two.
Oh my, Bobby Stone, $5.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Congrats on 40K. Love watching you guys.
Thank you. Thank you. Cheers.
We're happy to have
both of you guys.
Yeah. So, Nikki Michelle says, I got to go, guys. Congrats on your 40K. I've been following you since the beginning, close to the beginning. You both are so awesome, and I'm excited to be here to continue to watch you grow. You deserve it.
Thank you
so much. It's out. There's no name, but there's dashes. Any more NF?
Yeah.
Yeah. So just in case if anybody's just joining or whatever, what we're doing is that we are doing NF leftovers. This is not a name that degrades the songs that we're doing next. It's just more so like, no, we did the journey. Now we're going to go back through and do everything that wasn't on the journey. And we put out a poll that asked, out of the 4 albums, which one do you want us to start with? And they said The Search. And it was like, okay, cool. Well, go through it, and there's 9 songs on The Search we have not listened to. So it's like, all right, dude, we'll go for it. So
yeah, dude, we're definitely gonna go through this because NF is something that I selfishly just love listening to, and I want to react to it.
I cannot wait for the day that I can stay home on a Saturday, do my normal cleaning thing, and then just play The Search and blare it because I don't have to worry about skipping anything.
I listen to a bunch of stuff in the mornings when I drive to work and whatnot. NF is definitely one that is always on the list. It's like him, Ritz, Tech Nine, Moneybag Yo, stuff like that. Like, but NF is always in that mix with those other kind of more harder rappers that I listen to, and he's definitely in it.
First off, I just wanted to say, I hope I'm saying this right. Fekra says love from Syria. Holy shit. Thank you so much. John Padula, though, $4.99.
Thank you.
Sorry, vocalist of Hawk is the rhythm guitarist and backup vocalist of Ink. Ricky. Limited characters, my bad. Okay, hey, either way, that's fine, man. And thank you for the donation. We appreciate it.
And you did not have to do that. We would have read it.
Yeah, if you
guys, you do not have to donate. Please know that.
If we miss it, just be like, hey, this guy had a question. Make sure you for some clarification. But Jennifer, $9.99, thank you so very much. Love your NF reactions. Him and I are from the same town, so it's so awesome seeing people react to him. Really? Okay, so I'm assuming just you don't know him. It's just that he's just from the area, or
I would imagine, like where he's from. Was it Gladdale? I believe, I think is how you say it.
I can't remember. Yeah, it's
Michigan.
Oh, no, Gladwin. Go back to Gladwin now.
Gladwin. Yeah. But it's so awesome. Is he kind of like a hometown celebrity, or like, how's that go? Because he should be.
Dudes, I think we talked about it in the Gladwin. Yeah,
okay.
Faith, yeah. We've talked about doing on the NF journey, like maybe a section or something to that effect of us talking about NF's tweets, because dude, if you have not, do yourself a favor and go to NF's Twitter and watch and look at his tweets and replies. They are hysterical.
Dude,
it's
all I remember is the one where you were like, it was like, hey, my grandma wants to play you in euchre, and he's like, why is she trying to get beat?
No, she's like, why is she trying to lose?
I was like, oh my fucking God.
He also said something to the effect of, what was it? It said, somebody was like, God, I hope I meet NF at this concert. And NF responded and said, yeah, he doesn't sign things or say hi to people. He's a real piece of work.
I was losing it, man. I was like, this guy's the shit.
Let's see. Oh, Richard Arnold, $5.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Y'all are great. Found the channel through 21 Pilots. You should check out Spanish Love Songs. The boy considers his haircut. Well, that's a long title, and I need to know what's going on. I also need to be responsible and clean my camera. Okay. There we go.
Yeah, it was looking a little,
All right, there we go. I'm going to say, you are in the system, sir.
Oh, I think Chris.
So, and then, so Chris, he's out of here for the night. So Chris, good night, Psychos. Hope to see Bandmate again. Did well for you, and Domination was just a basic intro. Plenty of better songs to get into. Congrats again. So
good night, buddy. Thank you.
Enjoy. So first off, Radiant 10, $9.99.
Thank you.
I found your channel through Pink Venom Reactions, and I've been sticking around ever since. Going through the NF reactions right now. Congrats on 40K. P.S. for new rap, Snow the Product. I've actually been wanting to listen to more of her. So yeah,
she has kind of been on here, but okay, cool. I was thinking a little more in the fact of, like, I don't mean mainstream, but like what's on the radio. We don't listen to the radio. That's what I mean, is like, I don't know what's new. I listen to a lot of the behind the scenes or the underground or that whatever independent. So, but I'm still up for other artists like that. But yes, Snow the Product we have done.
Yes. I just don't want to miss it. Carrie Dollinger, $9.99.
Thank you.
Again, thank you so much. Please do NF keep on. Also, how about you guys do an actual haunted house reaction or live? Now, when you talk about haunted house reaction, are you saying like react to some paranormal stuff or like go to a haunted house? Like what you saying? Like, I'm not necessarily against either. I just don't know which one you want.
Dude, that could be interesting.
Doja Cat, actually, that was funny because I thought that one was foreign and it's not. She's American. Doja Cat, I think, is probably going to end up being
Doja Cat, and I know that we need to do some Meg the Stallion.
Oh, yep.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, Brandon Gerard. Did I say that right? Gerard says Logic, which I've not listened to Logic.
Logic's pretty good.
I know that he was in The Last of Us Part 2, which was really weird.
He was?
Yeah, he plays one of the random like dudes that's in a cutscene that gets eaten by a clicker. Like it was
okay,
and he was fantastic. Like I didn't know what he sounded like, but he didn't sound like a rapper. Like he sounded like a normal dude. So
interesting. I did not know that.
I think Moises is heading out for the night. So I was gonna say, go ahead,
night.
Enjoy. Let's see. Fekra says, "What do you think of the idea of evaluating channels?" So as far as like maybe other reactors or something, or like maybe reviewing them, because I mean, Alex Hefner did do kind of a video where he was like, his favorite reactors, and he gave his honest opinion or things like that.
I mean, I think maybe going through we've said our favorite reactors, but grading some, I don't know. I find that a little not. I get what they mean, but I don't think that would come off right. That's one of those that sounds good in your head, but when you say it out loud, it
looks good on
up.
paper.
Yeah.
Oh my God, North Lane says, hey, sorry that I don't have any more disposable income to send your way. It's not necessary. Dude. You're fine, man. But I hope you guys are staying safe and doing all right. Congrats on 40K.
Thank
Much
you.
love. Have a good night. North Lane, thank you
so much.
Thank you. We appreciate it. Let's see. AA Ron's out for the night. He says, it's been awesome seeing you two progress. Keep it up and good night.
Thank you.
Enjoy. Sleep well. Let's see here. Meg says, I've never really been to a legit haunted house, and I can't promise I won't punch an actor in the face. Well, you know, what's cool is that, especially with Forest of Screams in Medina, they don't do anything with that. It's all about, like, being on the hayride.
There's only one around us that actually lets them touch you.
Yeah.
But we would never go to that.
Achilles, 505, $5. Thank you so much. Have y'all listened to Rob Bailey? Also, more Polaris would be great. Oh, my God, Polaris. I forgot about them. Oh, my God.
I had no idea.
They were good. They're very good.
They're very good at musicking.
They're very
musicking. Awesome. Musics. Plural. Is it plural here? Or is it singular?
Musics.
Zings.
Oh, Scream's out of here for the night. So bye.
Good
Scream.
night.
Enjoy.
Thanks for hanging out.
Let's see here. I actually had a chance a couple years ago to meet up with Brent TV to go with Exploring with Angelo.
God,
and that was.
I really want to hang out with them guys, not even just to vlog, just to hang out with those guys.
Yeah, they're
and that'll actually probably happen whether we get to record it or not. But we'll at least let you know because I cannot wait to meet Brent.
And then Bobby Turner, $10. Thank you so much. We appreciate it, man. Thank you. Guys, if you have not heard of Brent TV,
I don't know how they haven't.
But definitely you guys need to subscribe to him on YouTube, and then also if you do the TikTok thing, follow him on TikTok. He is he's so much fun.
Joe's out of here. And what did he say?
So you gotta go, guys. My friends. Oh my God. Okay, guys, gotta go. My friends, congrats on 40K. That silver play button should arrive by Christmas, dude. That'd be cool, but
there's no way. But thank you, buddy, and good night.
Yeah, that's. Oh my God, Richard Arnold, $5.
Thank you.
Follow-up, SLS, aloha to no one. It's the response and resolution to boys considers his haircut, so it would be a 2-part video. Oh, from the one he sent earlier. Okay, so I'll go ahead and take a picture of that. Okay. Get that. There we go.
Yeah, speaking of the 40K, people are still talking about it. It's still crazy, the fact of trying to get the silver play button before Christmas. That's a great thing to go towards, but I doubt it'll happen. We're 60,000 away, but at the same time, it will happen, and I'm actually really proud of that, and I think it's going to be a great milestone for the both of us.
Faith just said a fun video would be watching the Human or Beast challenge Will Ramos from Lorna Shore did. It would be funny to see you guys try to guess with him. So is it a metal vocalist or is it an animal?
I've seen the thumbnail of that. I've never heard it. So okay, all right.
Yeah, it's guys, this is really kind of there's an interesting transitional period that's happening with this channel is that, obviously going up in subscriber count and everything, our gears are constantly moving. We're constantly thinking about what we want to do next. And, it's just we know that this is going to demand more attention, more time, more dedication, all that stuff. And it's one of those where it's well, if we're going to keep doing it, let's just go for it. Let's just try
one day,
it,
man. This is going to be so overwhelming that even you might have to quit your job.
I mean, it would take a lot, but yeah,
I know it will take. That's another thing, guys, is that people think that you just automatically can make this a living and stuff, and you can, but at the same time, Kyle and I still work our jobs because we do like what we do.
Yeah,
it does kind of take a lot to pull it away, but Kyle has an even better job than I do because it is what he truly loves to do every day. He gets to come home from work and still do the same thing. But
Danny Welch, 1999. Thank you so much, man. Congrats on 40K, my dude's best reaction channel on the tube. Well, wow, that's crazy. Thank you. Hope this helps towards the podcast. Side note: the flag has been flown on mission and sent out 2 days ago. The flag?
Oh, okay, but still.
The flag. Am I missing something? Did I forget something? I'm sure you're probably going to say it and then I'm going to remember. So, but if not, I apologize. Still. So, but dude, either way, thank you so much, man. So,
and
yeah, that's every little bit helps, but in the same
I was just about to say that is that we have there are some personal things in my life and Kyle's life that we have to take care of and, you know, money situations, but I am trying to take more of a Rykerroad fund and helping with podcast fund on my end because, well, it's my side of the cut and I can do with it whatever the fuck I want. So,
right.
but it's mostly just cameras and things like that. And those cost some money sometimes, but well, obviously all the time.
Right.
But it's just the fact that this is going to be something that Rykerroad is going to help build a little bit of his setup. And I can't wait for it, man.
Yeah.
And I'm glad to do it.
It's going to be, it's going to be fun, man. I
Yeah.
feel like that we can, you know, it's that whole mentality of, you know, just like, you know, I think the way that the rapper said it at the time was, he's like, you know, my album will not change the world, but it will touch it. You know, it's like something will happen. So that's kind of how I view the podcast is that it's just an opportunity to do something different. So Gino is here. What's up, man? Good to see you. Let's see here. Oh, Musket Boone says, Thunder Rooster introduced me to you, and I've enjoyed all of you. Keep it up. Enjoy seeing every bit of it. Keep rising up the ranks. Hey,
Thunder Rooster is the shit. We were talking about them earlier, but thank you for coming over.
Yeah, I'm actually going to go.
Yeah, do your thing.
The little boy's room. So
all right, I will do what I can.
Hold down the fort.
All right. So while Kyle is off doing his thing, I want to know. What is your guys' favorite reaction that we have done as far as maybe being funny or the song that you like the most? Because we have a few, but I want to know what you guys think. How's life? Life's going, it's okay. I'll just put it that way. Well, it's going okay. Yeah, Ginger. So I don't know if you know what that is, but if you know the blooper, yeah, I fucked up and said Juniper one time. Dude, it was awful because I thought I said the name right, and Kyle politely told me I was fucking wrong, and I'm glad he did because I was going to go on through the whole song and not say a word because I thought I was right. But yeah, Ginger is a good one. Ginger is something that I really want back on the channel. They are coming back soon, but they just, we had to take a little bit of a sidestep from them for a little bit, but Ginger is one of my favorites. The best reaction is Dax. And okay, so Dax's Grinch, that's what I was hoping somebody would say. That's one of our favorites just because, what? Yeah, Kyle's in there laughing. Yeah. Dax was such a fun one. I know that it was a little bit of an earlier on one, but Jesus Christ, man. I thought Kyle took his glasses off. It was that serious because he was laughing so hard.
That's honestly one of the things about me that is kind of embarrassing is that when I start laughing, like he edits out a lot of the shit, but I just get dismantled. Like I cannot function where like I actually had a moment at my warehouse job where I was laughing so hard I had to walk away in the middle of a conversation. It's just debilitating or whatever the word is. It's just terrible.
She said Danny.
Danny?
Oh, the flag flew overseas.
Okay.
Hold on. Sorry, guys. Give me a second. I don't know. I don't see it. So if you could please re-comment.
Yeah, Danny, just say it again, man. We'll pay attention. So let's see here.
More batteries. Thank you, buddy.
Forrester.
Blue. So did you like blue tonight? Is that what was that the thing?
Appreciate you, man. Thank you. Let's see. Forrester says when the glasses come off, it's over.
Dude, it's over, man. Like it destroyed him. He had one other one that did it. I forget which one.
Oh, Bobby Stone, Gangster's Paradise and Alone with Rykerroad Mom. Dude, that was Alone was solid. That was a good one. Yeah. Let's see here. You know, the voices in my head, that is, dude, that's probably our most energetic. We were like children during that entire thing. Yeah. It was so much fun. Hey guys, how about you chill?
Hey team.
Cats are wrestling, doing their thing. So
now he's licking his foot.
Just
okay. Wait.
Let's see. I'm not seeing any more from Danny yet.
There it is, right there.
Oh, there it is. Okay, the flag flew inside the drone. We flew on a mission overseas. Oh, dude. Hell yes.
Seriously, are you really sending us a flag from that? because that would be
if that is really happening, then I know exactly where I want to put it, or just in the room. Like I want it in here. Like
yeah, that's why I was just trying to figure like where it could be on camera if that was really what he was saying. Dude, hell yeah.
BR25. Yeah, it was Huracan. That was the other one that I completely lost it on.
Oh, yeah, yes,
because they're dead.
yeah.
Let's see here. Brandon Jacob says, which one was more unexpected, your subscriber count or Ronnie knowing who you are?
Ronnie knowing who we are.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, it's just It's
let's go ahead and do this, and then I'll explain.
Yeah, Travis. Two of them. Okay, so first off, Travis 199 would love for you guys to check out Sick World. Okay, is that a band or is that a song? I'm assuming just it's a band, but let's see here. And then Monoman $5. Cassville Stomp next reaction. All right. Well, I don't know if it'll be the next reaction, but we'll make a note of it. I'm gonna say thank you both. Thank you guys so much.
Wait, hold on. Danny responded.
Yes, sir. I was hoping it would make a good addition to the studio. Dude.
Yes.
Danny. Okay. Yes.
All right.
Yeah. We're keeping up with everything. So I apologize if we're delayed on that, but still, man, that would be great. That'd be so cool.
But I've stated it before. I'll make another quick statement is that, whether it's 40,000 subscribers, 4,000 subscribers, 100,000 subscribers, whatever it is, that getting a play button or recognition through fans, not that that's a slight, but the fact that Ronnie said what he said about our channel and the show and watched pretty much literally almost the entire thing, that's a bigger trophy than anybody could get. That was specific for us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Anybody in quote can get a play button.
Amber's out of here. All right, cool. Talk to you later,
hon.
Enjoy.
But anybody can get a play button in a sense. We got something that was bigger than that. And same with Tom McDonald when he commented and put us in
was
in the mix up. So that was another whole little trophy for me.
I almost forgot about that. Like it's coming back to me that happened. Like it's
but with what he said, with just the best one he has seen on this song in the last 4 days, that was everything to us.
Yeah.
And it's just that subscriber count brings that more to light, but it's the recognition from the artist that makes you feel better because it's good. They know that we like them, that we're doing them justice.
Oh, Harbor says I'm still here monitoring the chat, but can't see the video whilst on with my hubby. Hey, the fact that you're here, we appreciate it. Thank you. So
and give some love to the hubby.
Yes, definitely. Face says I wish I could have gotten some of the chat, but we were harassing him to get him to watch you guys, spamming his whole chat. Well, Faith.
Oh, well, thank you,
Faith. You have been honestly, we have been blessed with just some of the best moderators I think that we can ever ask for, especially not knowing what the hell we're doing in the grand scheme of things. Everybody, Harbor, Faith, Gen Z, Amber, Joe, all you guys have just stepped up to the plate and just been not only enjoying what we do but wanting to help us out. Harbor's we consistently talk on Patreon and everything. It's just we have an interaction with you guys that's so cool and it works. And just thank you guys so much. So
and the fact that you guys were jokingly spamming him, but it worked, and I'm glad that he at least enjoyed it, let alone the reaction that we got out of him.
So I do want to answer the I'm not a right one, but before Broke Joke says I got to exit out.
Okay.
For the chat for the night, but I'm still watching on the TV. Take care, gentlemen. Dude,
hey, man,
thank you so much. But we're happy to be background noise for you or whatever's happening. So, I'm not all right wants to know on a scale from 1 to 10, how hard was How Could You Leave Us by NF to react to?
Straight up 10.
If 11 or 12 or anything else could be on there, I'm not going to get too much into it, but what I will say was that, Eric cuts out what's necessary to be cut out for the episode to work as an episode. And what I will say is that we had a moment, I think that when I looked at the OBS and I was like, all right, I think it's safe to say it's done. We didn't talk. He left the room, went into the kitchen. I don't know what you did, but you shut the door and I just lost my shit.
I knew that happened because you told me. I didn't even watch it. I saw it as I skipped through and found where I needed to go.
Yeah,
that wasn't for me to see.
Yeah, I wouldn't have cared.
But, right, but at the same time that I did my thing, you did your thing. That was almost like the note from Jim to Pam in the teapot. What did it say? That doesn't not for you to know.
Yeah.
So that's kind of how I viewed it. You had your moment, I had mine.
Travis 199, thank you so very much.
Thank you.
He talking about oh god, what was the name of it? I just saw it. It's the sick thing. Hold on. I'm gonna get it right. That way I'm not screwing this up. Sick World. So so he's a rapper, very emotional. No one knows and is deep. Okay, cool. Guys, we love giving recognition to people that are trying to make it because we know what it's like to be in some sort of an aspect of that. So more batteries. Again.
Thank you, buddy.
Thank you, man.
At least he's not sending 50 and 150.
You need to chill. Just do your deal. So
I don't mind the smaller ones.
Let's see here. Kyle says, oh my God, Kyle. My God, Kyle, I think you wrote down this request. Is happiness just a word by Vinny Paz? Can I tell you how hopeful that you will check it out? Patron sub. Yeah, actually, I will take another picture of that because we've looked at it before whenever we've collected stuff over time. We're like, dude, we've gotten 5 requests here. Like, this has been said, like, we should start series.
And speaking of Patreon, it's not that, so what we're doing is we're trying to get back into the fact of doing, we record about 7 videos a week and have taken anywhere from 2 to 4 patron requests a week and then kind of doing comments on our own things because we don't want to just favorite one side. But don't worry, if it's on Patreon, we will get to it, guys. We promise. Like, we'll at least try it or try the artist or band.
Yeah, because it's, again, like,
Just give us some time.
Guys, you have to understand, like, we are just 2 dudes, like, you know, trying to make this thing work. So it's like,
we have jobs and families and
looking at the amount of songs that are requested, it's awesome because there's that much interaction and you guys want to
have that much interaction.
Guys, we're human. Like, you know, it is physically impossible to do that many, but we make sure that that's something that we pay attention to and we kind of use Patreon as like, as they are the first, you know, dibs is like, look, you guys are the sales of the channel. You direct us and you let us know where to go. So yeah, but
100%.
Let's see. Spunky says, I want to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for teaching me about new music and keeping me sane. Spunky, you are just such a cool OG person. Like, it's just like, God, like, it's like everybody that we get to interact with is just so cool. Like,
dude, and everybody in here. Oh, and I saw more batteries. Yeah. You don't have to donate to be seen, buddy. And then
let's see, Monoman, $2. What inspired y'all to start this journey that you're on? I guess I'll let you say your thing, and then
I mean, I don't know. Like, it was just one of those things where I always wanted to do something on YouTube, and I didn't know what it was going to entail as far as like needing to buy or get. But once I found out that it wasn't that much in the grand scheme of things, Kyle was just kind of like I said, he was just right there with me. And had it not, we would be celebrating probably 15, 20,000 subscribers tonight instead of 40 if it wouldn't be for Kyle.
I mean, that's even if that, man, like it's,
dude,
it was just not working. Like it didn't work from the production side of it, and it did not work for the algorithm. It did not work for, like, we had 15 subscribers, 6 of which were people we knew.
Right.
Like, it's
right.
Yeah.
And it was just one of those where it's just like, I don't know, man. I always wanted to do it, and it had nothing to do with trying to have everybody know my name or see my face. It was always to give back, whether it was ASMR, reactions, gameplays. These were the people that helped me on my bad days when I had a bad week or got into a fight or had a bad day at work. This is what calmed me down, and I wanted to give that back because I know what it's like to have that kind of day, and you go and click on your favorite person. Not that I wanted to be egotistical and be like, I'm someone's favorite person, but it's nice to know that we are someone's favorite something to do that for.
Yeah, I don't get it. Like,
I don't either.
It's just,
but y'all like us, 40,000 of you motherfuckers. I say motherfuckers because I don't know your names personally. But
and bitches, I only call in y'all bitches because I don't know your names and it would take too long to learn. Yes. So yeah, but Brandon Jacob says, signing off for the night. I love y'all. Stay safe and keep grinding, homies. Brandon, thank you so much. We appreciate it, man. Travis 199. He says, I'm lying is also deep. Love the reactions. So as is that a song or a band, or is that from
it's probably another song.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
So let's see. I wanted to just make sure I'm getting that. Okay.
But
take a picture.
Take a picture.
Hold that one.
Hurry! I'm pitching it. Speaking of, now I have to do that.
All right, go do your thing.
All right.
All right.
Occupied.
Danny Welch, 199. Eric, that hat makes me ask this: flour or oil? Keep it brief. Keep it straight to the point.
I love my wax.
Let's see. Let's see. Cam James Rem, $5.
Hold on. But I also like my rituals with my flour.
Let's see, $5. Just wanted to say congrats, guys. Been here since Zombified, and I appreciate the community y'all build. These live streams really make a difference. Dude, thank you so much, man. Like, it's honestly like the community is just because of the great people that follow us. Like, we happen to find a lot of people that love the same shit that we do, and we get to just enjoy it. So I'm not going to try to pronounce your name, so I'll just do your last name. McKay, 3099. Thank you so very much. Lots of love and laughs from down under. That's so cool. From Australia. You guys live in one of the most badass continents on the planet. I just want you to know that. And the fact that you're alive and able to type that, you are awesome. Let's see here. Found you guys through your Blackpink Venom reaction and stayed for the rest. Dude, McKay, I don't know if it's Tao or Tho or whatever, but McKay, thank you so very much. We appreciate it, man. That's so cool. Let's see.
All right. Yeah. No. Anyways.
And then Travis is out of here for the night. So, Travis, we appreciate you sticking around, man. Let's see. I'm trying to make sure there wasn't anything else. Yeah, Falling in Reverse is definitely one of the ones that we love reacting to no matter what. And I think that even Bad Girls Club, like a part of me really wants to get Mom on for it, but we'll see what's going on. So,
somebody wants to know what's going on off screen. Don't worry about it.
He had to pee-pee. That's what we say, because of Joe and Keith Santagato, which we are heavily inspired by. When they did the Mad Libs thing. He's like, yeah, it makes me needy. Needy for peepees?
Needy for peepees?
That rhymed.
We got so peepees here.
So, yeah. But, yeah, so it's anytime that it's like, if we're talking, he's like, hold on, I need to pee-pee.
That's why.
So, Danny, there was no real backstory to why I went babyface. I did the whole, like, beard with the missing, like, you know, soul patch and stuff, but I was like, I just needed to start over, so I just wanted to do it all proper, so... Small little pain, and then, you know, a beard for the next 6 months until I make the same mistake again. So,
more batteries.
Yep, he's out of here for the night. So, Pet the Doggo, get some new strings, and Eric, that next apple juice mug is on me. Sending love, you guys. Dude, thanks you so much, man. We appreciate you. Mary Tone wants to know how old we are. I am 30.
39.
Let's see here. Yeah, it's Thor. Yeah. Thor's he was the mascot of the podcast for a while, Thor. And he's hanging with look at him. Just look at him. He's just hanging. Like, what you guys doing?
Hey, check this out.
What you doing? Oh, what you gonna do?
Watch this. You know that pit bulls are murder dogs, right? I will stick my whole face in his, and he will just look. Watch. I'm gonna stick my hand in his mouth. He doesn't know what to do with it. No, it's all on how you raise them. Hey, bud.
Oh, my gosh. So we got another super chat. I'm not going to try to pronounce your name, but again, with the last initial K, THB 69. Thank you so very much. We appreciate it. 69.
That's the sex number.
Let's see. Feline Fama. Again, we are going to react to as much Blackpink as we can. So if there's a favorite song of yours, I can guarantee you that eventually
it's going to be on there.
We're going to get to it. So we want to try to do it every time. So. Yeah, it's the biggest problem with Thor is that he just wants to lay on you. Like, dude, and he's not even being like aggressive. He more like just
slams on you and then like hangs, and you're like, bro, you're not like huge, but he's like a 75-pound brick that just sits on you.
Yes, and Mary Tone, no, we have not done Doja Cat Woman, but we
are getting to some Doja Cat, we promise.
Yes, we've actually got the next week planned out, which I'm not going
to reveal. I'm here for Elvira, too. Look at them knockers.
So,
fucking motorboat the shit out of them.
She's not, she doesn't play.
Doesn't matter, I'll dress with a wig.
Let's see, Hazri 45. Yes, we are going to be 100% doing more 21 pilots. We've even kind of talked about like, maybe not doing the full journey yet. We kind of want to see what's going on, but there is a trilogy of songs that we can go ahead and do. So, and Gino says, do some Iron Maiden. Oh my, like some old stuff.
I have never, at least not that I know, I don't think I've ever listened to Iron Maiden.
That's not even a like, oh my God, like, you know, you asshole. That's more like, oh my God, dude, that could be something. Like,
okay.
Because I'm fairly new for them too. So Amanda Lockwood, 40 for 40. Thank you so much. I came at around 10K through falling in reverse, and I'm having a bad day. Y'all can give me that serotonin hit and smile. Puppies help too.
Hey, that is why we do it.
No, like legit, like there's been times that, like, I tell you what, like even I would say that the two most upbeat reactors that I watch are D Gibby. Just everything. Gibby gang, let's dive all the way in.
I don't
worldwide exclusive.
I don't see him all the time, but Gibby is the fucking man.
And I would honestly have to say, yeah, Alex Hefner and Tulip Mafia, like they are just like so about it and just so much fun. Like when I've had the worst days, I have just turned them on, like turn the videos on, and it's like, bro, like I immediately feel better. So
I'm like that with Shaq, Tulip Mafia, and then oh God, Laid Back.
Oh, and Carrie's out of here. So she said, good night, guys. So appreciate how I can literally just immerse in my favorite reactions when I want to chill. Love the live streams. Good night. So Carrie, if you're still here, thank you so much. We appreciate you, honey. Let's see. Let's see. Ingracio Abad Jr. says, hey, man, the Blackpink Tokyo Dome concert in 2019 is awesome. Could you include that? We're going to do some more live stuff.
I was going to say, I'm pretty sure that's one of the things that's included, but way to fucking pretty much nail that name, I think.
Oh, really? Oh, so I just kind of went for it.
I don't know, but way to just fucking just go through it.
Back in the day when Brett, Pastor Brett, whenever he would be reading Bible names, he would just go for it, and it always sounded good. And I remember asking him, I'm like, man, like you remembered all of those names from seminary? He's like, nah, usually if you just say it with confidence, even if it's wrong, people don't. He's like, they don't worry about it. So that's
good. That's good.
So, let's see. No, Carrie, no, it wasn't for any kind of specific thing. This was just, I needed a change, and I'm starting to grow the hair back and everything too. So it was just one of those where I was like, you know what? I'm like, it's time. I've kind of
starting all over.
Yeah. So, cause I mean, I did the bald thing for a while just because it was so much easier to do in the morning.
Right.
It's like I would look in the mirror and go, yep, and then go to work. And now it's like, so. But Spunky, oh my gosh, $2.
Thank you.
Trooper cover with 2 cellos. Okay, so actually, Spunky, just so you know this, is that the original 2 cellos request you had is still on the list. So it's not been cast aside or anything. So I'm saving
I think she's one that understands that we are getting to it.
Yeah, so I've seen 2 cellos before, but it's been so long, and I'm pretty sure it was one of the Star Wars ones I saw, because it was their sticks were actually lightsabers when they were doing it, and it was like it was VFX really well, and the performance was incredible. So let's see here. Face says 2 cellos is bomb. That's awesome. But yeah, like even like fun little different things like that, like, you know, getting to like I don't want to call them like throwaways, but it's one of those where it's like, nah, dude, like this is just a cool YouTube internet sensation, man. Let's take this in. This looks like fun. So Koala wants to know, are we going to be doing any more NF? Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
We're going to do NF until we have no more NF to do. So
which will probably be soon, because we kind of plow through him a little bit, but he's taken a little bit of a backseat. I would
argue that with it's not going to be like doing the journey, but it's because it is going to have a longevity to it. But I don't know like what kind of a time frame it'll be, because it's going to be like 1, maybe 2 songs a week. Because like for instance, this week we've the one what was it? Yeah, Blackpink, we did Whistle. And then Lisa's individual solo song, I think it's La Lisa. That's the one that we're going to be doing on Sunday.
Okay.
So it's technically 2 Blackpinks, but it's Blackpink and then one of the single things that they've done, which has been highly requested. So we're kind of just like going to different things. Like there may be some weeks that we do 2 21 Pilots. Like there could be some 2
that actually happened.
Yeah. So. Stebby says Kyle looks weird with hair. Dude, that's actually, this channel is really the only time I've ever shaved my head in my life, and that's what a lot of people associate with me. It's so weird. So Harrison Cooper says, when are you guys going full-time YouTube? I don't know. If you have any information, let us know.
Don't know yet, man, because this is
it's not close, but it's not far. So it's
that's a really good way to
Let's see here. Spirit Box, yes, actually, Holy Roller is on the patron list and our patron request, and we're going to be doing that. I would say relatively soon, probably in the next month or two, give or take. So, Closet KS23, $10. Thank you so much. Saw Ice Nine Kills and Motionless in White live last week. Both are an amazing show and put on a great show. Good.
That was. I'm pretty sure that was probably still the same tour that JJ was watching when they went up to Cleveland. It was kind of by Meg. Remember, I was like, "Hey, we were eating at that restaurant," and I was like, "Hey, that venue is right over here that they're coming to."
Radiant is out here. So it's out of here for the night. She said, "I'm signing off now. I got a long drive ahead, but congrats again. It's super well deserved. Thank you for all the energy you give to all your reactions, and can't wait to see more Blackpink in your area."
Thank you, and good night, hon.
I say, be safe as you're driving, doing your thing. So, Stebby LV says, haven't cut my hair since COVID started as a no cut COVID kind of thing. Guess I'm never cutting it again. Dude, there was a guy
He's just a Jesus.
There was a guy that actually, when I'm not going to get into the whole thing, but like when Osama bin Laden was a big target, he vowed to not shave his beard until America took him out. And there was a before and after, dude. His beard was like down to here, and it was massive. And the day that it happened, he got rid of it. But so like that guy was dedicated. Like,
whoa, that's fucking crazy.
Every day he looked in the mirror and was just like,
day 330. Like,
Lamb of God 0086, you've been here since 9K, dude. Thank you so very much. We appreciate it, man. There's been a lot of people that have been saying like 2K, like 5K, 10K, and things like that.
That's crazy to just like see the growth.
Gino says, you guys rock, Eric, more than Kyle. That's
kind of like how mom loves me more than the both of you boys.
Again, she said... She admitted to it. So
I know. On your couch right there on Christmas Day. Jesus' birthday.
That's not Jesus' birthday. The Christians moved it so that way they could steal the winter equinox from the pagans.
He's just trying to steal my thunder because he's not the favorite.
Let's see here. Let's see. Oh, the Bearded Viper says, my beard is 11 inches long. Dude.
11 inches is
kudos to you. I hope that you use like, you know,
all
like,
aspects.
if you, when you're doing a beard, because I've done the beard thing before, not to that extent, but my advice to you is to rub oil on it twice a day and eat the banana with the peel. It works every time. So let's go ahead.
Are we still talking about growing a beard?
Yeah, rub rub oil on it twice a day.
Put the lotion in the fucking basket.
My favorite thing that they ever did with that was Joe Dirt when he finally put the lotion on the skin. He's like, "All right, now keep up. You're into the bargain."
Yeah,
oh, for God's sake!
Auto Trader.
Yeah. Oh, Auto Trader. No, man in a hole. It puts the Joe Dirt in the hole. Danny, actually, that's a very good question for the Bearded Viper. What is the girth of the beard? And Bearded Viper, if you have a delightful beard, I think that we would love to see the picture of it. I think the audience would like to know. So if you would like to send us on Instagram, find us and send us a picture. We'd love to share that stuff. The legend of the Bearded Viper.
Yeah. See?
That'll
be a new special. Once a month. We'll measure it.
Rate that beard. Let's see here. Stebby actually makes a really good point. October deserves more frequent Ice Nine Kills reactions. You know what? Maybe we'll hone into them a little more coming in.
Yeah, I need to buy my other Scaleras.
Dude, you're
well, I want the all black ones.
Your contacts you got now are really good. So, Eric, is that wait, hold on. Oh, it's sorry. Okay. Sorry, that was really fucking horrible for me to read it for a second. I was looking at two things. Eric, is that pineapple? Or that is pineapple? I think that's what it says.
What?
What is pineapple, Gino?
I don't know. I'm so confused.
Sorry, I was like trying to do like two things at once. So let's see here. Yeah, because having a beard that's that huge, I'm just like bro.
Well, I mean, you ever see Beard Wars?
Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, that is a thing. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
Which, speaking of Halloween and everything, because Monkey just, said Halloween is here. Halloween Ends is coming out in 2 weeks, and I cannot wait.
Hellraiser is out. I thought about having it. Should we watch it after we get off here?
Not tonight. No, I'm not going to have the endurance to get through that.
Pussy.
I know. It's horrible. You'll get over it. The point is that, see, that's how I do it. Deflect it right back onto you. See what I did? I gave you a compliment, and I took it away. It's pineapple instead of the banana.
Oh, okay.
I almost did it again. Okay, guys. I don't know if it was recorded the other night, but
I don't think it was.
Eric has his new tattoo, and we're talking like he came home and still had the saran wrap and everything on it. And he was like, you know what? I think I'm good. I'll take it off, for the...
We were about to record.
And I think we were doing the thumbnail or something, and I'm not going to do it, but I was like, oh my God. And I just smacked his arm. And the second I made contact, I went, and I thought, oh my God.
You actually hit up here.
It was just the fact that it was like,
and then we got done with that video, did the next one, and we sat down, and you did the same thing. You're like, oh man, that's a good one. You went, and I was like, again, man, it's all right, and you barely hit it. Like, not everybody, you don't just be like, hey man, I got a new tattoo. Like, not everybody knows.
Yeah, right.
So they're just doing normal things. You were just being human, man. It's not a big deal.
I was just like, I felt like almost Keith and Joe when he went to go hit the fidget spinner and smacked him in the face. He's like, I'm so sorry, I meant to hit the spinner.
That was a good one.
So real quick, Sam James Rem, $5. Thank you so much. Hey, I know you started the Silver Scream too, but I'd love a reaction to Ink's song Your Number's Up based on Scream. There's a fun lyric video for it.
Oh,
okay. So
I thought that was part of the. Okay,
I'm not sure. Yeah, I haven't paid attention to much. I pretty much just look at like whatever song is next.
Yeah,
I don't want to be spoiled.
I actually thought that was part of it. So I'm gonna have to scream at JJ because I think he told me that all of the horror-based songs were in the like journey.
I mean, here's the thing is that when we finish the Silver Screen Part 1 and Part 2, and like assuming that there's no more like anthologies and stuff to go through, like eventually we're going to get to the point that we're going to want to react to more Ice Nine Kills. So yeah, so I would say that especially us being Scream, fans and everything like that, we're going to want to see that for sure. So so Amanda Lockwood is saying it right. They better not mess up Halloween Ends. I have actually seen the plot leaks. I'm not going to reveal them here because Eric and I openly talk about spoilers and stuff. That's not going to happen here. But I'm not crazy about what they're possibly doing. And a part of me does wonder if this is a part of the wow, John Carpenter said it, like somebody finally gets it. So it's like, okay,
it's like how though, if this is where it's going. So I'm excited because we get another Michael Myers movie, and this is supposedly the last time that we're gonna see Jamie Lee Curtis as. Oh yeah, it's got to be over. Number one, she's getting up there in age. I don't mean that as a slight, but there's no way that another remake she's gonna be able to be a part of like this.
Peter Viper said he sent me the DM of his pictures.
Awesome,
so sweet, awesome man, cool. I'll make sure I accept you and everything on there later on. So yep,
I'm actually excited for not only Halloween, but I'm excited for Halloween, Smile, which is we're going to be able to see here soon, and then now Hellraiser. So I'm pretty pumped about all those.
God, the trailer for Smile, especially when that chick walks up to the window and just dude. I'm fucking here. It looks like so much fun. So, Zero Yankster opinion on the new Mario movie trailer, bro.
Literally just saw it 24 hours ago. Okay, Kyle. I'm going to say something, then I'm going to let Kyle say what he said to me. But Kyle came in and was like, hey, man, got this new trailer. He explained it to me. I was like, okay. And I'm going to let you say what you said about the voices.
So I was
very shocked.
Yeah, I knew some of the voices going into it, but I had since forgotten it when I was watching the trailer. And I remember listening hard because I was like, okay, especially, of course, Mario, Chris Pratt, which he doesn't come in until near the end of the trailer. But I was listening to Bowser, and I was like, damn, who is this? I can't remember. And somebody in the comments was like, dude, good on Jack Black. He did not sound like himself. He disappeared. And I'm like, wait, that was Jack Black? I'm like, oh my God. Charlie Day from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia is playing Luigi. Seth Rogen's playing Donkey Kong.
Dude, I'm fucking here for it.
What I will say is that a lot of people are giving Chris Pratt shit for his voice. And
you kind of did too.
I did. And Jeremy Johns, who's on YouTube, which if you guys are not subscribed to him and if you love movie reviews, Jeremy Johns is the shit. He talked about the voice, and he was like, he's like, nobody ever talks about that. This is what he's like, this particular clip I'm about to play. He's like, this is what Mario used to sound like, and it's drastically different from the video game. It was like a show that they did.
And I even said to you, I was like, well, remember the first Mario movie with John Leguizamo? He didn't. It was the guy that played Mario was the guy from Roger Rabbit.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he didn't have that, like, high pitch, it's me, Mario thing.
We're looking for Koopa. Have you seen him? Like,
It's with you, my thought was, I went, dude, I think he did a pretty decent job. Mm-hmm. Once Kyle rewatched it, he's like, all right, I'm kind of on board with this because it was the voice that was throwing you off.
Harbor's back. Harbor, we're talking about the Super Mario Brothers movie.
Yes.
So, the new one, the new trailer.
But, I kind of heard it in the fact of Chris Pratt was using his customer service voice because, all right, guys, and this is going to sound funny, but like right now, this is how I'm talking. When I'm at work, I'm like, hey guys, this is the new Samsung. Like, this is what you have a customer service voice. I don't fucking talk like that all day. I'm a goddamn actor for 8 hours a day because I fucking hate people.
If you work customer service, you are an actor.
So I feel like he used his customer service voice, and brought that pitch up a little bit. And then he is Chris Pratt, but he did what he needed to do. And then after we got through that, I was like, bro, this movie's fire. It's gotta be.
So a couple things. First thing, Brian White says, sorry I'm late to the live, but you guys keep on living it up. You deserve all the best life has to offer.
Thank you.
Brian, thank you. Mom said, Eric, can we share our old trick-or-treat picture? That could be a fun Instagram picture. Guys, if you want to see Mom be Eric for Halloween, she did it years ago. So that's up to you if you want to do that. So
It'll be a good one. It'll be a good one.
Zero Yankster says, I can only imagine the amount of pressure you'd have from doing a character like Mario. Dude, I cannot imagine the weight that is on his shoulders right now. Like, dude, he better look at it from that aspect of like, oh God, like instead of, I got this is just another gig. I'll move on until I do Guardians. Like, nah, dude, like take this. This is the number one most recognized fictional character of all time. You need to fucking do this.
Right. So. Look, I'm looking at people, my customer service voice. Yeah. It's a real thing. Like, I swear to God.
Danny Welch says, Kyle, have you seen what was it? Oh no, I've seen you rock a Hogwarts shirt before. Have you looked into Hogwarts Legacy coming out in February? I have. And I'm really hoping that I get the right house because I am a Ravenclaw.
Oh.
Yep.
Are you?
And proud. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, I've actually taken it twice and I've gotten both times I got Hufflepuff and Ravenclaw. But I actually have the Deathly Hallows on my elbow, wrong way. But yeah.
And Bobby Stone's out of here for the night. So Bobby, we appreciate you, man. Take it easy, man. Let's see here. We are getting kind of close to the limit here, so let's do this, guys. Let's go ahead and just do rapid questions, and we will just take some decent questions for a little bit.
10:30. How about that?
Yeah, we'll do that.
8 minutes.
Yep. And then let me do this. I'm going to go ahead and just get rid of the timer because it was
close enough, but still.
Amber's back, Slytherin. I've actually seen what was it? There's like different it's kind of like when you take different tests to find out about yourself, but it's like Hufflepuffs are, I guess, like maybe some of the more soft and empathetic.
Really?
Whereas like Slytherin is very like aggressive, or like Gryffindor is very brave, and I think Ravenclaw is like artsy or something. It's something to that effect. Like. I can't remember what it is.
I'm neither of the fucking houses. I got soft and artsy.
So
fuck I am.
Actually, I will say that I did the Pottermore thing, and when I did my Patronus thing, I answered everything honestly. I got a dragon for my Patronus, dude. I was so happy.
I got the deer.
Yeah, which I love that one too. So I did not think that was going to happen. So I can't remember what wand I got, but big fans of Harry Potter here. We love it. So
I got the Elder Wand.
That's right. You did, yeah. One of the Deathly Hallows. It makes sense. So, Gino says, I love your ink, Eric.
Oh, thank you. Not done yet. I'm far from done. So quick recap. I'm doing my whole right side. My daughter was born 2 days before Halloween. I'm doing my whole right side, chest, stomach, side, everything included. And horror, horror movie or just like Halloween theme. And then left side, I want to do like a steampunk. So be working on that here soon.
You got a big vision ahead of you, man.
I do.
It's cool.
I do.
So again, guys, keep bringing in the questions. We're kind of winding down here. We're getting some things ready. So Harbor says, my Patronus would probably be a 3-legged angry duck-billed platypus. That's just my luck. Dude, the platypus is actually something I want to do a podcast episode. So
I think we talked about that before, and I saw somebody asking about the chip. Okay, yeah. Okay, the bearded viper, how long did the burn on the the chip challenge? So I made the full 5 minutes. Then Meg can attest that right after it was done, and it took me probably 4 or 5 minutes to call her. I was on the phone with her for a solid 5 minutes.
It's like we got done with, like, we shot Patreon footage like immediately after the show. Like, hey guys, you get a sneak peek or whatever. And I turned off the camera. I'm like, all right, man, cool. Go get a drink. He's like, no, I'm fine. I'm like, what do you mean you're fine? I was like, dude.
After about 15 minutes, I grabbed my beer because I wanted to drink my beer. Just to drink it. So it lasted, I'd say, about 20 minutes. About 20 minutes, and when it finally started to calm down. Well, I don't mean calm down, but like when it was gone.
Bobby Stone said Ravenclaw is rational and intelligent, not artistic. Night again. So he apparently popped back in.
Okay,
So,
thank you.
Cool. Hey, well, awesome. So let's see here. So JK, the Messiah says, have you ever reacted to Parkway Drive or As I Lay Dying? Parkway Drive is selfishly something I want you to go through, but that'll show up when it needs to, because Bottom Feeder is going to be the very first thing you react to.
Okay.
The way that our buddy Dan, Lumberjack Dan, that's his favorite band, at least it was at the time that him and I were talking and everything. And dude, watching them on stage, like, I just remember at one point just laughing because it's so, like, they're a hard band, and he just looked at me and he was like, dude, he's like, they're just a bunch of bros.
Okay.
Like, and
they just, I've heard him. Okay, yeah.
He's like, they love making music. Like, there's some shots of them like playing like Halo and their, like with their like fans or like in their tour buses and stuff.
Speaking of playing games, I really want to get through Deathloop. That's been a fun game.
Oh, real quick, Christina says, just found you today through the 21 Pilots reaction. Love how you appreciate their talent. You guys are great. Christina, thank you so very much. We appreciate you. But yeah, Deathloop is pretty wicked. And I went into that with really low expectations. It was like, yeah, whatever. And then I saw gameplay and I went, all right, well, this might be all right. So,
dude, it's a lot of fun.
Maru wants to know, first says, I love your blooper on Patreon. Do you plan to put more bloopers? Yes, we do.
When we get them, I don't mean to be like, we fucking nail it every time, but we kind of nail it almost every time.
Well, guys, like, we know this is a grind. Like, when we're in it, we're in it. Like, if we screw up, like, it's a genuine screw up. But we also, like the way that I've said it before is that, it's like, we take what we do seriously. We do not take ourselves seriously.
Correct.
So it's just, it's one of those where it's like, when they pop up, we make sure that we got them. I think we've got a blooper from this past week.
I think we do too. Yeah.
And when you find it in editing, that's usually whenever it's like, all right, cool, I'll grab it after or whatever. So,
but no, it's just, a lot of times it's me doing the intro or outro just because for some reason I've said it hundreds of times, and every once in a while my brain just shuts right the fuck off. It could be at the beginning or the end of recording. It has nothing to do with apple juice or anything.
Out of here. So Cindy, thank you so much for hanging out with us. We appreciate it. You be safe. You enjoy. Relax.
Yeah.
You deserve
it.
Let's see here. But
no, it's as far as bloopers when we get them, but hopefully we don't have too many.
Well, again, it's one of those where it's like, when you look at like office bloopers and things like that, you can wait a second.
What?
Is that really Too Lit Mafia? Is he really in here?
No fucking way, dude.
Too Lit? Okay, look, man, first off, if you're really telling us congrats.
Wait, hold on a second. That's got a check mark by it.
That is his
icon.
Oh my God, dude, thank you so much for being here. If this is really you, thank you so very much, man.
Bro, I'm about to freak out. I'm about to freak the fuck out.
It's okay. I won't touch you.
Don't touch me.
Oh my gosh. Well, first off, Too Lit, how you doing, man? Thank you for joining us.
Let's make sure it's him.
Yeah, oh my God.
All he's got to do is just say yes. We don't. Nobody bombard him if it is him.
Guys, just be respectful. So
I just want to know if it's him, and just to confirm it. Stay fucking calm. I don't know if I can.
So let's just say this is that we have talked about Too Lit for the longest time, and that like when we would be in the garage, like I'd be smoking a cigarette or something, and I think before we were like getting into reaction videos and stuff, you were like, yeah, Too Lit, and the first thing I said was, oh, look at just him like freaking out.
It's him.
Oh my God, dude.
Cheers,
to
buddy.
you. Oh my God.
And thank you for the love.
Dude, seriously, man, you bring a smile to our face like
all the time.
Oh my God, like it's and
Dude,
you have some of
awesome.
the best dreads and some of just the best dynamic stuff.
And his purple or his pink headphones.
Oh God, yeah, dude. What video was it when he freaked out and they flew off of him? I can't remember what it was.
Well, which one?
Well, right, but yeah, it was in the thumbnail. But
you actually were the one that kind of took from him a little bit in the fact of his borders for his videos because of the fire and stuff. Like, dude, there was just a lot with his videos that were just amazing. It was also just visually too. But dude, hey, Mafia, man, thank you so much, man. That was
gasoline was the yes, it was. Dude, yes, it was, dude. I prevail. Yeah, gasoline. Yeah. Oh my God. Man, so it's dude, too late. You just thank you.
You just made our fucking night.
I'm just wow. It's just knowing that other people are on here doing this thing, and it's like we've said it many times where it's like look, we're just two regular dudes that love doing this stuff, and to know that there's other people out there that just are the same thing and they just love doing what they do, man. Just thank you so much. Keep up the grind. You keep doing what you're doing.
Do you know what I think it is because everybody always talks about our energy and that we're so real. It's because like his energy and his realness is true. You can tell.
And
that's why.
What I love is like too lit. Like I got the inspiration for being as chaotic and just loving just everything that I love. So thank you, man. But it's like from Too Lit, the energetic side, like that's kind of what I take from that. When it comes to D Gibby, the way that he's just like I can't remember what reaction it was, but he was like, "Dude, like when you're on my page, you remember who I'm reacting to, and you be respectful." And it's like all these different reactors have this, this thing about them that I can't get enough of, and it's this beautiful harmony of this amalgam of everything. And to know that you're here, man, and that you're a part of that just is huge.
Do you know what's so funny is
thank
that
you so much.
It was so shocking that not only you but Mom knew who he was, and I was like, she's like, blah blah blah, Too Lit Mafia. You ever? I'm like, how do you know about Too Lit Mafia?
So Mafia.
Mom's gotta make him a meatloaf now.
So dude, Mom will make you a mean meatloaf, dude. She'll do it, man. She every time that we bring a friend over or someone that we know or that we are somewhat connected with, even if it's through just watching them, she's like, oh my God, that's what Mom just she adopts everybody. She just wants to do it. So
I will say while he's in here right now is that Too Lit Mafia along with Shaq and Laid Back, they are the ones that got me through bad times. And they are the you are, man, you are one of the inspirations for me wanting to switch to reactions for video or for music. We used to do video games.
He says I would like to try her meatloaf. Hey, Mom. Dude, it's good stuff, dude. It's delicious.
But dude, it was just one of those things. He was one of those energies that took me out of my bad day, and that was the whole point of giving back. Why I wanted to do this. He is one of those pure, good people of YouTube.
So Mafia. So what we're doing is we're kind of
we are wrapping up.
We are wrapping up. So, but we are taking questions. Just kind of
do you want to ask us anything?
Is there anything you want to ask us? Anybody? It's we want to make sure because I don't know what kind of time you got here. So, but if you would like to ask a question, we'll make sure we get yours in there. But we are taking questions right now. So guys, let's finish this up strong and let's just do our thing. So my God, it is an absolute honor to have you here, man. Thank you so much. So
this is definitely up there with the Ronnie and the Tom McDonald. Dude, this
I gotta remember that. I gotta remember to not fanboy out.
I know. I'm trying to.
Oh, okay. So he says, are there any hurdles that you guys are trying to keep over here on YouTube?
Yes.
Yeah.
So right now,
we're trying to leap over here on YouTube. I'm sorry. Yeah.
So we're trying to get through certain things as far as just maybe some setbacks is I do the editing and uploading and just some blocking and copyrights. Copyrights aren't the biggest thing. It's the blocking because I know that it's not always the musician or the band. Sometimes it is YouTube, but it is hard, but we just keep grinding, man. Me and you just, we figure out what's doing good and try to just keep going from that. And that's it because you can't do anything else. I'm sure you've been doing this a long time. You're one of the GOATs, but this is just the hurdles are always coming. You always have to jump over something and you have to readjust. But like I've said before, I'm lucky enough to have my brother, Kyle, that knows how to do some of this tech stuff and has been doing this for years. He's my saving grace and a great co-host. And I
don't take compliments properly, so I don't take them well. So,
but yeah, other than that, this was a great way to end the night, man. This was.
I would actually.
I'm like flabbergasted and don't know what to do right now. Still,
I think that what I would contribute to that question is that, you know, as far as hurdles and everything are concerned, is that, you know, like it's the fan interaction, like it's more audience. I hate using that word fan, but it's like, you know, the audience, like, you know, you guys are people. Like, we don't like look at you as anything lesser or anything like that. But it's one of those where it's like, you know, the hurdles that I kind of have to like get over as far as that is concerned is that, you know, you do have, you know, jackasses that do things, or, you know, you have, you know, some people that are, you know, it's when you get the same question over and over again. I know first world problems, but it's one of those where it's just like, dude, like I've had to remind myself where it's like, nah, dude, this is their first time ever having a possible interaction with me. And I have to remember that.
With them asking like how old we are, or
and it's
this and that. It's like, I don't get mad because you're right. They don't know. They're asking for a real reason.
It's one of those where it's just like, man, like I'm understanding that there's a lot about YouTube that when you sign up for it that you didn't understand was under the, you know, dotted line that you signed, you know, for the metaphorical one. You know? So Tulit says, nice, congrats guy, or congrats bros, future callers in the future. Callers? Oh, collabs.
Oh,
what? Yeah, that would be that'd be cool, man.
All right, do me a favor. Do me a favor.
That'd be cool.
If you would like, same name on Instagram.
Yeah.
Go ahead and send us a message, and we'll talk about some things, and that would be awesome, man. I would really appreciate that.
And actually, let me say this, is that even if you want to, is that if you would like to contact me by email, that is kylewright425@gmail.com. So you can find it in the description. You'll see my channel. That's the name of it. So if you want to do like a like business correspondence thing or whatever, we can do that, man. So we can set something up, man. So
well, I think on that note, we should probably just...
Wow.
All right, let's wind this down. And yes, I would love a collab. We both would. And
let's do this. So it's too late. Thank you so much for being here and everything. Let's do 2 more questions each for each of us, and then we will go and end the night. So again, you can hang around and still talk with everybody and everything, but we let's end this proper. Let's do 2 more questions each, and then we will go ahead and put a bow on this and go ahead and
call it a wrap.
So yeah, it's called a wrap. So let's see here. All right.
Give it a second.
Yep. So I won't count this as one, but we're from Ohio, and JK the Messiah said greetings from Illinois, not Chicago.
Not Chicago. That's how I took that.
Cool. Let's see here. I'll take this one. McChicken wants to know: are we going to do any more Motionless in White?
Yes.
Actually, my favorite possibility of Eric seeing one for the first time, because I know the album Disguise very well. Brand New Numb is a patron request, and it's so fun. It's just good. So, but yeah,
Motionless in White is something that I didn't think I was going to get into.
Right. Yeah.
I'm so glad, because like I said, I focused so much on rap and hip hop and just like underground rap for so long that these other bands, including 21 Pilots and all these things, that they went right over me, and I'm kind of mad. Yeah. But I'm glad that I get to do it now, you know, on a reaction. Jesus, I couldn't get that out.
It's a long night, man. Been a long week. Good ending, all that stuff.
Just a lot's going on right now.
So yeah, keep giving us the questions, guys. So let's see here. I'm not going to count this as a question, but Wandering Wolf, we did do Thoughts and Prayers by them, right? By Motionless in White? That sounds familiar. I think I
don't think we did.
Okay.
That does not sound like a name I remember.
Check through the channel and be sure. I'm pretty sure we did that. So
maybe, but guys, yeah, we do a lot of music, and it's hard to keep up sometimes.
Let's see here. Let's see. Oh, I'll take this one.
English is hard, man. I know. Like, it's just like my brain shut the fuck off again.
So you got 2 questions left on your end. So
okay.
Yeah. So go ahead and
go ahead. Well, I can't see half the time.
Let's do. Do you want me to bring it over to you?
Hey. Just because I'm old.
No, I was trying to help.
What do I got here? Anything?
Let's see here. We've been asked about Parkway Drive. Parkway Drive will definitely be happening here soon. So
I saw something. You ever listen to Cassidy? Yes, I have listened to Cassidy. Maybe not. What is it? The Hustler versus Cassidy? No, I've not heard that one, but I have listened to him. He's actually pretty good. I remember there was something a long time ago. I swear it was Snoop Dogg did an interview one time years ago, and he was asking his son. He was like, "Who's your favorite rapper?" And he went, "Cassidy."
That's so cool.
I was like, "Oh shit!"
Oh God. Wow. Let's see here. Let's see. Of Mice and Men, as I Lay Dying, those will come probably as we're doing more metal stuff, which we are doing now. But we'll keep doing things. So let's see.
Of Mice and Men was actually one of the only movies. Like, I know it's a band, but it's one of the only movies I ever cried at.
Dude, if you watch Of Mice and Men and don't cry at the end, I don't know. You don't have a soul. Like it's
so bad.
Yeah.
Well, I saw something about copyright.
So that could be a solid question to end on. So what is the hardest thing about making reactions on YouTube? Copyright?
Yes. What's actually weird is not only copyright, like, again, we don't care about making money or revenue off of the videos. It's the blocking that really upsets us because we do everything we can to make sure it doesn't happen as far as like a video or audio. That's why we talk. That's why we pause. So when people are like, "Oh, you're talking through the best part," well, we don't know that, and we're trying to kind of screw up the algorithm here a little bit because it's gonna like throw us into being blocked or being not monetized. But blocking is the worst thing because we do everything for video, and when it's video, it pisses me off.
Dude, what's especially too is that the way that we've got it built on this is that it's like, guys, like we scale up the image. We used to make it transparent, but even then
something happened.
It's something with OBS with one of the new updates. You can't do it anymore without a certain type of video file. Anyway, that's tech jargon. But the point is that
we take all procedure for that, and even watermarks.
Yeah, reversed, scale, watermarked, and it's paused everything over, and we still get claimed for video. So it's really
that's
weird.
why I wondered with with Too Lit and other channels that have the big blown up like green screen. It's like, well, I don't understand. Not that it's your fault. It's just I don't understand how we're getting hit for something like that for blocking when we're taking multiple layers of trying to not do that. And it just that's the biggest thing. It's not the fact of copyright. We don't care about copyright. We want you guys to see the content and come see us and hang out. Yeah. Blocking is where it pisses me off.
Yeah, and it's honestly, it's one of those where it's like even with the most recent 21 Pilots, I mean, people were saying that it worked out great because, blurry face and everything, that we blurred, the reaction blurred the video, but it was just one of those where it was like, damn, like, all right, well, let's try it again. And it was like, oh, it worked. Upload it. Go.
I was actually at work and I told Kyle, I was like, hey, man, would you mind just trying to do this and blurring it somehow? And he was like, sure, we can try it. We had taken all procedures before that should have worked. It was all for video. We couldn't figure out why.
And then they pinged us for audio after we had the video taken care of.
We're like, whatever. So I don't care, but it's just you guys could at least see it. It was up for 2 days?
Yeah.
And it was blocked.
Yeah.
And I couldn't figure out why. But that's the biggest hurdle.
Yeah, it's one of those where it's like, guys, like we know there's always going to be something that we're going to have to kind of like, maneuver around and do. But in the same hand, regardless through everything, like this YouTube journey has been frustrating. It's been rewarding.
Yes.
We've laughed, we've cried on and off camera. Like, like we've had so many things that have happened with
us. Maybe we did something wrong.
Well, right. And it's not even just like, from the process of uploading too. Like, it's also just the fact that it's like, man, like, the interactions, like, we've gotten some very heavy messages from people and talking about, whether or not it was like us that got them through a time or like music that we introduced them to or that you guys, introduced us to that was like
some of those are hard to get through. Man,
it is, and it's just, man, like,
and I mean, I don't mean in a good way, but like it's rewarding in a weird way because they're sharing something with you.
Oh, Danny's out of here for the night. So Danny, all right, take it easy, brother. But yeah, it's just, guys, like this whole deal has just been so insane. Oh my God! Oh, Daddy's here. Dad, Mikey. Oh my gosh.
He finally showed up.
Well, I mean, we're about to wrap up, but I'm happy you're here either way. So Papa, we love you. But nevertheless, guys, like it's one of those where like we have we have a whole process on how we go through things and how we deal with things and how we, you know, enjoy it and everything. And like everybody's YouTube journey is different. You know, I'm sure if Tulet's still in here, he could probably tell you horror stories of stuff that he's
I've
dealt
been
with.
watching him for years, and you know, it's always a grind.
I find that there's a lot of
Mike
of things
Webb,
that,
dad, yeah.
Yes,
Sorry.
Gino, yeah, Mike, yeah, he's our daddy. I'm sure that there's a lot of things that, you know, could happen to each reactor or just content creator where they've thought about it, where they're like, dude, just fuck this. Like, this is so dumb, you know? And like, we've had our moments, but we've always prevailed. And I think that the biggest one was losing Lost in Clouds. That was, or Clouds and Lost.
Oh my God, dude. I was so upset with that, but it was one of those, you got to truck on, man.
Yeah, you just got to be a man and move on, you know? So, but nevertheless, though, guys, this has been an incredible stream. So, Tulet, again, thank you so much for being here.
Yep.
Moderators, as always, thank you so much for just doing a great job.
Everybody just watching, like, for sure, because without you guys, we would not be at 40K. And this was a fun one. And
Dad said, Rykerroad, I am your father.
that was good. But guys, all right, I'm gonna end it in a true Rykerroad fashion. So if you liked what you saw, you know what to do. You hit the like button and subscribe. That way you never miss an upload. And watch us two idiots react to stuff. Comment down below if you want to see anything else. And we'll see you next time. Cheers.
Adios. All right.
Too Lit was on here. That's crazy.